everyone, and welcome to Daedra and Deathclaws. I really hope you didn't hear all that.
Iced tea?
If you're just joining us, we have embarked on a quest given to us by a talking dog. We cleared out a cave full of vampires.
And statue.
We talked to a statue, and the statue said, "Yeah, but I didn't ask you to do that, so go get this axe for me, and then we'll talk."
I'm just saying, we're doing stuff for a Daedra, and it's against my religion. Like, I am morally opposed to this. I'm coming along. I just want you to know I don't like it.
Please keep that in private. That's something I don't need to know.
This one, however, would like to.
Fine.
Also, how's your throat doing this morning?
This one would like to know.
Oh, God.
I will...
It's one long sexual harassment seminar.
In the morning, when you get up, especially after last night, hearing the fact that you were like, and writing things out to communicate with me, or us, rather, I will... what was it? I said something was this...
Gently massage my throat.
Basically coffee. Hold on.
It's sore on the inside, not the outside.
This one will say that to help you in the evening previous was a great pleasure, but also that this one is very thankful Eruian is going to be the one to help you this evening.
Is that so?
I am brewing a pot of tea, and at first, I pour it into the cup, and as you're seeing, it's already been steeped. I'm pouring it into the cup, and it is this sort of dark purpley color. And I'll be like, one second. And I reach into my bag, I grab out a lemon, cut it in half, and squeeze lemon into each of the cups. And then as you're drinking it, you realize that it's actually changed color, and it's now this soft pink color.
I know that tea.
But I give it to you. I've had enough for everybody to have. And it is purple mountain flower. One of the things that it does is restore stamina. So the hot, it's not hot, but the nice warm tea with a little bit of the lemon to help your throat. And that's what I have done in the morning.
I'm not used to sermonizing so much. Usually I, proselytize with a broadsword.
And I will have
I said proselytize, not prostitute.
I used 2 portions of the purple mountain flower in order to make sure that it was steep enough, strong enough.
Okay.
For the tea.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, you're free to do whatever you want, and honest living and all that.
Sorry, you used 2 portions. That would be enough for 2 doses? Not 4?
For the tea.
Yes. So you're not intending any magical benefits from this?
I'm not intending any magical benefits. I'm just intending it to be a nice floral tea with a little bit of a lemon, and it changes color because
Gotcha.
Why not? That happens with real teas. Science. It's a chemical indicator of pH.
Puh.
Yes.
As you can see with rhododendrons. No.
Puhs.
Hydrangeas.
Yeah.
Hydration? Yes, you must always drink water.
Hydrangeas.
Those things. You must always drink water. It's very important.
Okay, so we are planning on hitching a ride from Falkreath to Solitude.
And I was going to say, if you're morally opposed and can't join us on this leg, you could
stay
always...
in Solitude.
As much as I would enjoy staying in Solitude and would have seen my sister, I'm sort of a criminal, because Solitude is ruled by the Empire, and, I also morally oppose that thing too, so...
Lydia will pipe up and say, and more important even than that, is the solemn oath you have sworn to protect the Thanes at all times.
At all times, and I can't go...
And the Dragonborn.
I will kill anything that requires killing. I just request that I do not touch the Daedric artifacts Please, I'm allergic.
You will touch them if that's what it takes to protect the things.
In the
you
course
sworn
of my
to
things, but I
protect.
will not fondle them with, not unnecessarily.
Also, we probably shouldn't be seen in solitude either, considering the fact that we are all wanted.
Wanted for what? What did you guys do?
We blew up the embassy, kinda. Set
The
it on,
Dalmo Embassy?
we set it on fire.
But nobody saw us.
They were hunting us with vague descriptions on who we were.
Oh.
So I'm gonna turn into...
Wait, how did you blow it up?
We didn't blow it up, we set it on fire.
Oh.
It may have blown up after we left. Who knows?
Yes.
Listen,
So if this is the day that we're going to have before we go back into the city, because we're on the city outskirts right now, I'm going to suggest that we all sort of decorate ourselves to be slightly different than what we are for the trip up there and the leaving of Solitude.
I, take my amulet talisman, drop it in my trousers.
Oh! But I had a plan for my ability.
Just slide. Can you do that change our features thing?
For Veil? Maybe, possibly. 1 second, let me double check what the spell is.
I'm just thinking that if you can do that for us, then we would be okay.
Duration 1 hour, targets up to 10 creatures. So,
Because I've got nothing
no.
to
But
disguise myself.
what we can do is we can just ask to be dropped off near Solitude, or there's the Dragon Bridge. We can ask to be dropped off at the Dragon Bridge, and then we can make our way up to Solitude, because Dragon Bridge is relatively close to Solitude, and then once we get close, this is all just lad, once we get closer, then this one can cast Veil on up to 10 creatures to change what we look like, etc., etc.
It is the best plan this one can think of. This one would ordinarily dye his fur and appear as someone else, but the missing arm is hard to disguise in such a way.
Can we get you a prosthetic or something, or a
It's
wooden...
It's growing.
This one is hoping it is growing back. This one has been meaning to check in with those who have eyes closer to the end of the arm.
We can definitely do that, especially tonight. I mean, we're currently doing breakfast, so I'll do a quick check. I'll do a medicine check to see how it goes, how it's going.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could use...
That's the 16.
16. With a 16,
I rolled a 3.
You sniff it.
with a 16, you note that the end of the stump appears to you as a fresh wound would.
Okay.
One that has just barely healed over.
Okay. So it's looking rather fresh. Is it giving you any pain?
It is difficult for this one to decide if there is pain, because ever since losing it, I have felt pain. This one has felt pain from his elbow to his claw tips.
Phantom
Where they
pains.
should be.
Does it look any longer?
With her medicine check, she is unsure.
Yes.
I'm going to gently grab his arm. Does it smell fresh?
What would you like to roll for that,
Does
my
it-
dear?
Medicine. You're looking to see if it's rotten or nature. I'm assuming.
Occultism has a devil grown his arm for him.
The medicine. That was caught. 25!
Nice. Much better than me.
Trying to go by the smell is rather difficult, especially as you are not, like, you have some training in medicine, sure, on humans. Khajiit are an entirely
It's true.
different beast, so to speak.
I go like up his arm. Like smell the different parts, like
When pressing your nose against
This
his
one
body,
says,
your eyes
ask me for dinner first. Jeez.
When pressing your nose against his body, your eyes are close enough that you can see that it appears the growth, the nearly fresh wound at the end appears to have extended slightly.
delightful. So soft.
This one has many fetishes, but that is not one of them.
I'm just imagining Yoshi. There was one night that I just like picked him up and was like,
That
Like
is
the
not to
cat.
say this one is entirely not into that, but it would be more of a convincing and a.
I mean, you do enjoy being picked up.
Oh yes, that this one would be interested in. This one meant they play with the severed limb.
Yes.
Would
yes,
take
yes.
some convincing.
no,
Yes.
we don't need to play with anything. It's very fine. I just am sniffing it for scientific purposes, and you're very soft.
Yes, just the way this one sniffs feet. Scientific purposes. Only.
Scientific purposes. Wait, what is science? Mystical purposes. What is science in this? Occultism.
I cast Mage Armor. I cast Pet Cash. And then we should probably get going.
I cast Shush Puppy.
Shoosh puppy. Oh, there's a thistle right there. Can I have the thistle? Is that a thistle or is that a purple mountain flower?
Here's a thistle.
Ah!
You may try to shush me, but my power is beyond your understanding, mortal.
I know, but you're loud.
Well, I wouldn't have to be so loud if you'd get on with it and restore me to my rightful place.
So demanding.
So you may not want to talk with the stagecoach driver, just saying, because he might then label you the devil and kill, or
All of us.
attempt to kill all of us.
Not just kill, burn at the stake.
That
Yeah.
sounds to me like a great way to get a cart for free.
So, Gislad is going to cast, because we now have a cart again, which Alicia loves so much. So Gislad is going to cast Phantom Steed.
Yeah.
Yes. Phantom Steed to make all of our. Actually, he's not. We're just gonna lash your horse to the thing and pull your horse along.
I've realized that I haven't been adding the gold each week to my inventory because I'm stupid, and so I went back and I have more money than I thought I did.
You know, someone keeps sending me these letters marked for deposit, and I just, I didn't think.
I don't know what direct deposit is.
But
Did we get a gold amount that we should have deposited into our characters for this week?
$11.98. I forgot to.
Yeah.
$11.98 for each character.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will do that for the pair of us.
Sorry, I went to do an email and then I read something else. Not an email, a message on our site, and then I got into a chat with somebody else.
This one, we'll see if this one can find the stagecoach driver. I'm not sure there is one in Falkreath now that I think of it.
No, I don't. I think it drops you off, but I don't actually. I think only the 5 major cities have an outgoing one.
Yeah,
well,
because
I'm
there's
pretty
no.
sure that he would have soon gone like, wait a second, and then talked with one of the guard people.
Hello, bonjour.
Hello, bonjour.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Okay.
Question. This one has a question for you.
Yeah, sure, what is it?
Is there a stagecoach that departs from this town?
Not on any regular sort of basis. If it's passing through delivering other people, it can pick up folks looking to go elsewhere. But we're a little bit more secluded here in Falkreath.
It's sort of a one-horse town. It's
Oh,
White
and
Dad.
you have it. Oh, sorry.
It's White Dad left.
Fair enough. Thank you. This one thanks you for your time.
Citizen.
Now what are we gonna do?
We are going to just let us gonna come back to the edge of town where we were, wherever that was, and go, we need to make our way to Whiterun because it is too small for them to leave a cart from here.
Small.
It's small.
East small town. But their banners are nice with the elk on it. It's party. With the little snoot. Look at his little snoot.
Looks like the end of a shotgun. Sorry.
It's called buckshot.
There are no shotguns in this world.
No, nobody, seriously, no, but whatever. I'm delightful.
So you think. Alright, so we are going along to the northeast, more north than east.
Alright, we'll just get to the other side of town after we increase our speed.
With the power of cocaine. Sorry, moon sugar.
Sorry, not drugs.
Set warp factor to 3 times light speed.
I'm just imagining just lad just
We have your horse. It is tied up to the cart.
and just flying behind it. Like it's not touching the ground, it is going so fast.
Remember, it is a small cart, so it's just holding stuff. It's not holding any of you.
Yeah.
We're running. And by the way, you seem to have a fixation with moon sugar right now.
No reason.
Are you sure?
No reason at all.
We would not have come in here.
Well, you were discussing going through Helgen the next time that you came through.
Oh no.
Do
Oh,
we
yes.
have to go through Helgen?
Well, the bodies on the stakes suggest unfriendly company. It depends on what mood you're in for a fight.
I mean, I would like to get where we're going so we can get to the mystery X on my map so that we can figure out the last thing of our shout and start progressing with that.
What do you shout? Oh, right, the dragon shouts. Sorry.
Yeah, the noise walls.
The shouting walls.
Yes.
Going around Helgen.
Around Helgen. To the mountain.
Secret tunnel.
To the mountain.
Secret tunnel.
Ah, yes.
So basically directly north from here.
Man,
Oh,
this, like, rain and snow is the worst.
It's very messy.
It's just the worst.
Slushy.
Oh,
Muddy.
I forgot to cast something else that I need to start casting
Umbrella?
every single day.
False life.
Regular life?
I poke you in the nose and I go, fireball.
Stressful.
It shouldn't be stressful. You know that it's to
I know, but
protect you.
I think she's gonna say fireball is gonna cast fireball. I'm not sure what the word for fireball is.
Also fireball. Well, not necessarily actually. Kind of depends on the mood I'm in. It's the intent of the spell, not the spell itself.
I usually just shout something about Talos and he kind of gets the message.
Yeah, sort of similar. Because, like, I know that there are very learned people with magic, and it's much more like fireball, and fireball happens. Light, and light happens. Phantasmal killer, and phantasmal killer happens. For me, it's more like, fuck you. And my magic knows what to do.
It's usually like, oh, my leg, my beautiful
Weren't we
leg.
wanting to talk to the horse guy? Let's go back there. Oh my.
Oh, you got some nice rugs.
The roads of Skyrim may lead to many dangers.
Do you have those
How
rugs
is
for
that?
sale? They look very cozy.
They come handmade from our homeland to give us some comfort in this strange land. But all is for sale for the right price.
I mean, I don't want to take your rug. You seem pretty comfortable on it.
Oh, this one would be happy to sell it to you. For the right price, of course, I can have a new one made and we can both be happy.
That's true. Do you have any other rugs that are in different colors, or is this the only rug you have?
My companions have some rugs of their own, but those are theirs to sell.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll let my friends do the selling, and then I'm gonna look at the other rugs, and we'll see if we find any that I like.
Hello, Sled. I know that we kind of left on a bad foot. Sorry about that.
This one understands, but will gently correct to Risad is my name. Is this
Risad.
one's name?
What did I say?
Rislad.
Oh, Risad.
Like Gislad.
Sorry.
I thought she had said just lie.
Rislad. Sad.
Risad.
Risad.
Yes.
We had asked you to keep an eye out for potions of plentiful, lasting potency.
Potions of lasting potency.
It sounds like there should be a
Let
little
us
blue
see.
bottle.
This one has managed to find only one of such potion, and this one will admit at great personal cost. How important is this potion to you?
Well, it means that when I'm fighting dragons and I'm close to not being able to really fight them because all of my magic is been depleted, that I can actually be effective. So very.
If you were to assign a
Dollar value.
Monetary value.
monetary value, what would it be?
How much did it cost you?
This one paid the sum of 350 gold septims, and has carried it on his caravan for some time now.
3.
Maybe just Lodge should be doing the negotiating.
350 times.
1.15 times.
How about 525? That's a 50% markup.
This one would be most grateful for such an honest and respectful offer, as he holds out the potion with one hand and an empty hand on the other side.
I deposit the 125 and then
The
take
525.
Sorry, I meant the 525.
He coughs expectantly. Ahem.
Sorry, that was Alicia misspeaking. Not Irian trying to pull something. Irian hands over the 525 and then takes the potion of lasting potency and says, "Thank you very much. If you happen to find any more of these on your travels, I am willing to continue to pay well for them."
He nods, and without breaking eye contact to you, he uses one claw to lift a corner of the rug and slips the gold pouch underneath it. The rug stays level.
Oh, that's neat. How neat is that? I
And
imagine.
This
I
one-
instantly put it on my belt for easy access.
This one will keep this one's eyes open for more of such potion, hopefully at a better price for you and for me.
I would like to look at the horses. Not the Khajiit.
Okay, we'll finish up here
Yeah.
first. Is there anything else Risad may offer to you fine peoples who visit Risad so frequently?
I'm in the market for a new fun book to read.
Oh,
By
books.
fun, she does not mean R-rated.
I might mean R-rated.
Oh my.
This one keeps only the most interesting books that have made this one either laugh or cry, or feel other things very strongly. This one has 3 such options to present to you: heretical thoughts, saints and seducers, and the blessings of Sheogorath. This one is this one's personal favorite.
I will take the blessings of Sheogorath.
8 gold.
I don't think Saints and Seducers.
What?
I will take Saints and Seducers.
Sorry, he's saying he'll take saints and seducers?
Ah, yes. Another fellow with fine taste. Saints and seducers for you.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Go look at some horses.
I would like to ask if you have any arrows of any kind that are enchanted.
This one, perhaps. This one will look.
Okay.
This one is afraid not, but if you are interested, This one has cork bulb arrows available for sale.
And what do those do?
These are arrows that are not intended to do harm, but rather to let your presence be known, or if you have the skills and the means, to deliver a spell without causing damage to the target.
Oh, so if I had a... I don't do spells, so...
If a child will play with a wooden sword so as not to harm their friends, so too would you use a cork bulb arrow to do the same from a distance.
Would I be able to tie something to it?
Well, that is certainly possible with this sort of arrow or with any other sort of arrow, but your accuracy may suffer.
Diminishes.
This one has a few enchanted bows if you are in the market.
No, I have a good bow. I will stay with. But thank you.
Very well.
How about you know that we will pay well, and we love your company, Risad. Would this be something else that you could maybe keep an eye out for?
This one has certainly seen the arrows you are searching for, but has thus far deemed it too dangerous to transport with the caravan. You know, one wrong twist and they collide together and boom. But
Fair.
No. Boom.
if this one knows that you are searching for such arrows, this one will make the effort to transport them safely, provided that this one will be compensated fairly for the hazard of transporting such goods.
Gotta get your Wemyss symbols and everything on the cart.
Of course.
Very well.
And I just, as we're leaving, I just subtly slip him a note that's like Lusty Argonian Maid Volume 4. Please.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand. Thievery. Thievery is sleight of hand.
Okay. 3!
So all of us can see this happening because it is very obvious.
It's a bit like, okay, when you're leaving Grandma's house and she palms you a $20 bill,
Yeah.
you know, there's a certain amount of like fluid motion. Whereas here, he's sitting down with his hands in his lap. And so you just like, you walk up and you like tap him on the shoulder. And he's like, and you tap him again. Can this one help you? And you like tap him a third time and like rustle the paper against his beard mustache. And he's like, oh, this one sees. And takes the note.
Very
And-
subtle.
Everyone sees this entire thing unfold.
So very subtle.
He thinks he's good at this. All right, so thank you very much for your time and have a great day. May your
Something about warm sands.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Yes, I was trying to say may your feet lead you to warm sands. Just close, but not quite.
Warm sands be in your future at some point. I hope.
May roads lead you to warm sands.
Shut up.
If he wasn't immortal, I would have smacked him by now.
So then we go back down this way to the carriage people.
Oh, I want to stop with the horses, the horse people.
Okay, well, I will go and procure us a ride.
Excuse me.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
I would like one.
You have one.
I would like another one.
Suppose so. Got one all saddled up if you got the coin.
How much?
Bag of coins.
That'll do.
Gislad is
1,000 gold pieces.
Gislad is with this going, okay, he's a little bit new to the world. What is the price that we can get?
And
Well,
is it just a borrow or is it a buy?
This
No,
is the
this is to
purchase.
buy. This is to purchase.
selling price, the sticker price on a horse like this is 1,200 gold set dealers.
What if I bought 2?
If you bought 2, we could drop that to 1,100, make it 2,200 for 2 horses.
That's a little bit much.
Just think of all the horsepower.
What about, do you have armor for horses?
That is not something that we ourselves sell, but we have a good working relationship with Adrian Amanici in town.
And how much, I think it was in his previous dialogue, how much is, with a suit of horse armor for this fine beast cost me?
Well, that's generally going to run you about 500 gold, but you'd have to take that up with her. She drives a hard bargain, and that is what we paid for our horses. You have to understand, with our working relationship, you may not get the same price.
Does anyone else want the horse while we're here?
What about, just Len will say, and how much would this price be for the Thanes of Whiterun? As he is holding our purse for the Thanes of Whiterun.
Ah, well, see, once you mention that, well, now we can start talking about throwing in some deluxe features at the same time. Whether that's, we'll throw in a complimentary undercarriage scrubbing before you get the horse. You can bring it back, we'll season it just before the change of each season, so it's always ready to go and tackle whatever may be on the road ahead of you. Not to mention the all-leather exterior.
It says exactly 1 horsepower.
No, actually, that is a common myth. You see, our horses come with a minimum of 18 horsepower each, and that is the God's certified truth.
This guy's Jonathan is like, this guy's a used car salesman.
Now, as the Thanes of Whiterun, obviously we will be including the saddle, the horseshoes, the nails in the horseshoes. That's often where they get you.
Just like you should be able to get a better deal with your amuleted beam.
Just Lad is trying, but the GM and I can't pull off
This one is waiting for you to roll a die of some kind.
for what? What die would you like?
Seduce?
Perhaps diplomacy to lower the price?
Diplomacy can be done as a performance. So that is going to be a beautiful 30.
Show some further, just like, sort of.
All right, listen. You seem like good folk. We'll drop it down to 950 a horse, and I can throw in complimentary mane and tail braiding for free, and that's the best price you're gonna get anywhere in the hold.
He is right. That's the best price. Well, you drive a hard bargain, but I think we can. I can personally go with that. Would anyone else like a horse while we're at it? How many horses do you have?
Well, we got a full stable right now of 6. Some are out on test drives at the moment, but they will be returning shortly. And
Would anyone else
in my
like
experience, most of them don't buy after the first ride.
Would anyone else like a horse while we're at it?
I can make my own horse.
Would you like a
This
horse?
one can make this one's own horse.
With a Rui and like a horse?
I'm off talking and procuring us a ride.
Oh, right.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to make a decision here. I don't like to entertain hoof kickers
Well,
all day.
I'll
get one for me at least.
I will have one for myself. But that's a deal. We have one for myself. I just want to see if my companions would also like one while we're at it.
Well, why don't we let the gold exchange hands for the first one so that we can make sure that this deal is done successfully. Alright, you'll just want to head on into the office there and take care of some paperwork.
Dragging it in.
We'll have him braided and washed by the time you come back here.
Delightful. It's like 50 pounds. Like 1,000 gold pieces is 50 pounds. That's a shitload of money.
So you now have 2 horses. What the
No,
hell?
it's one is a communal horse and one is my horse.
Okay.
So what about you, miss? Or you, sir, I think? Or Other Miss Lydia, right? I think I recognize you. I'm all right. I serve at the pleasure of my things.
I think we will talk about how we want to transport ourselves in the future and come back to you momentarily.
This one thinks he can still find a better deal in the hold. So thank you for your time, and good day to you, sir.
I bought a horse. It's my first horse. I love my horse.
It's literally not your first horse.
I love my second horse. It's so great.
Okay. Okay, that's locked.
Just
so
be an idiot. It's fine.
Sigmund is in there signing paperwork. Meanwhile, Aurelian is over here speaking to the carriage driver. Need a ride?
Yes, actually, my friends and I were hoping to be dropped off at Dragonbridge, if possible, please.
Dragonbridge. Don't make it out that way very often. I'd say I can do it for 30 gold each.
30 gold each. That
Yes.
seems a bit. Well, we do have a cart that we have that will be following us. Do I notice at all that one of the horses is being purchased?
Perception.
My thought is that, like, you will ride in the comfort of the cart, and Lydia and I will be like the
No.
outriders. You know what I mean?
See.
Like, we'll flank the carriage.
The horns of the bull, so to speak.
Yeah.
Perception 26.
Yeah, I'd say you hear the jangling of purses and him going into the office as the salesman there is patting him on the back. You've made a great decision today.
God.
Okay.
I feel like I've been mugged.
Did I tell you about our no returns ever policy?
So I will
You should
say,
have asked for free stabling when we're here.
and is that the price for the Thanes of Whiterun?
Oh, well. If I had known you were the Thanes of Whiterun, I would have told you that my dignitary price is 25 gold each. The thing is, I charge a lower price for the more common stops because I'm likely to get return rides from folks there.
Fair.
The smaller places, you don't get so much
That is very
on the
fair.
return trip.
That
I
is-
got a family to feed, ma'am.
Of course. No, of course, of course. So, that will be three
Bums and seats.
bums and seats, please.
3, that'll be 75 gold
I will
altogether.
cover that myself.
Tremendous. Climbing back, and we'll be off.
What about the dog? Do you charge for the dog, or is the dog going to be able to keep up running?
A dog can walk.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I don't like shedding fur up on here, dropping his leave-ins behind and making me having to scrub the woodwork.
When did we suddenly go from Skyrim to Alabama? I love it. It's great.
So, when he says, I'm gonna have to scrub the cart, etc., etc., I'll be like, oh, don't worry about that. I have some minor magics as, you know, someone of importance. I like to keep things clean myself. And I'll, like, put dirt on my arm and then go, like, and cast
Oh god,
prestidigitation.
can you be...
And it will clean off and be like, see? So, like, I'll make sure that everything.
Can you be our Billy Mays? But wait, there's more! OxyClean!
With all due respect, ma'am, I just find that's one of those smells that don't ever go away.
That is fair. I'm not suggesting that we keep the dog in here, but I will give your cart, especially since you gave us such a lovely price, I will give the cart a nice, deep clean.
That is much appreciated. So you leave the dealership.
Can I ask while I'm in the dealership to, like, have Avenici get me a quote on armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Says now you're going to want to bring it in every 3 months for its standard servicing.
Horseshoes and all that bit.
Precisely. Otherwise, the maintenance, if you don't keep up on it, then the warranty is gone, and we are not to be held liable for any damage that comes to it.
I understand. Regular hoof cleanings and reshoeings is a must.
Now, you understand this is good for 2 years and 100,000 gallops.
I imagine the horse is coming out with a little, little evergreen, car smelly thing from it.
It's got a little branding iron they take out, and they brand on its neck, next service at 25,000 gallops.
Oh, man.
That's so bad. I hate branding animals. Alright, so thank you very much, and let's start our way.
Skedaddle?
Skedaddle. Start our way to Dragonbridge.
He can't actually go there, so.
Yes, no.
As we disembark the wagon, I'm gonna go up and give him 10 gold and tell him to buy something nice for his family.
Man, that is very kind of you. I will spend this on sweet treats for the children and a bottle of wine to share with the missus.
And I would have asked him, you know the area the best, so when we're within about 10 minutes of our destination, because it does take me a little bit for the casting of this, I just want to make sure, so just let me know. And then by the time we're there, I'm just sort of ritually casting prestidigitation to clean everything, and I just sort of am zoning out as I'm casting it over and over and over and over again to get it all clean. And then once we hop off the cart, I will finish with a little spit polish of the horse. Here you go.
Much obliged, ma'am. And if I may be so bold, if you ever end up talking with the Thane of, or the Jarl of Whiterun, you seem the sort that would have opportunity to wag chins with him from time to time. If you would remind him that he and I have an outstanding quote on the table that I would like to see followed up.
And you are?
Bjorlam.
Bjorlam. Okay. Thank you very much, Bjorlam. I will make a note of that right here.
What a lovely and quiet ride. Shut up! Damn you. Always with the barking. So I presume the cart can get hooked up to the Phantom Steed and Lydia can just ride the normal horse?
Yeah.
If Flag didn't cast it.
Wants to cast it, yeah.
Does Gislaad want to cast it?
No, he doesn't want to waste his spell. There's a perfectly good horse for it to be attached to.
She can ride it, even with the cart.
Yes.
Okay. We're not going particularly fast, I presume.
No.
No, with one cart pulling that wagon there, you got to keep it at a medium pace.
Alright, so we will walk through town as normal people, get to the...
As ourselves, you mean?
Yes. We actually don't even normal.
Guys, get over here.
What?
The Penitus Oculatus.
What?
The Penitus Oculatus.
Bless you. Okay, so we actually don't even have to go to Solitude.
They're the bodyguards of the freaking Emperor.
Bless you. So we don't even have to go through...
This one is curious. Are you trying to cast some sort of unholy spell? Like, is my preference?
He's having a stroke on the inside.
Perhaps if this one spoke more slowly, the rest of us could...
Penitus Oculatus.
Okay, so that's not even what I heard.
The Penitus Oculatus are the bodyguards of the Emperor. They're like the secret service of the Emperor.
What would the Emperor be doing in such a small town?
Is my question. It can't be good. They're freaking spies is what they are.
So this one supposes that you would want to burn this building down.
No, I want to stay the hell away from this building. It can't be any good. I mean, yes, I would love to burn it down, but I'm also not stupid.
Okay.
In this context, anyway.
So
this one is curious what Sigmund would do for this one if this one burnt it down.
Can I have a human resources lawyer?
I don't think we need to burn it down.
No. This one is
Maybe
just
avoid.
pushing buttons and seeing where exactly the line
I mean,
is.
I would love to burn it down. I would. I truly would love to burn it down, but I realize it's kind of like a woohoo! Big summer blowout!
Well,
This-
as we're leaving, I can always shoot a fire arrow at the roof.
This one is so sorry. Iruian was trying to speak, and this one let his little head get the best of him.
Oh my.
So, we can just back out of town and not go anywhere near this, outskirt it, and just make our way to where we need to
That
go.
would probably be best.
How about, in order to protect our friend's delicate sensibilities, we do that?
I don't want to get tortured!
Well, is there any reason why we need to do something about that?
No.
No, there's nothing we need to do. Well, okay, so they're basically like. This is John
Remember,
saying
we
this.
do have 2 horses and a cart that we need to somehow get through this place. Oh, I think we're actually on the... Yeah, we don't want to go over the bridge, so we're actually on the correct side. We need to continue up this way. North.
Apologies. He would have dropped you off on the south side, because that's where he would have turned around. It just automatically put us on.
Is that on the
north side.
ground?
I don't know. You haven't seen it yet. Well, I suppose, yeah, you would have crossed the bridge and then seen those. It is...
Dead
Dead
Imperial
soldier.
soldier?
Yeah, about here is where you see them. And now you decide what you want to do.
Okay, so can you look to the right?
Yes.
I see a small
is there,
child.
Is there a path here?
Yeah, passable.
Did we
Yeah,
notice the
perfect.
dead body?
Yes,
You do.
but it's Imperial and we'll just keep going.
I know, but like, excuse me, young man.
To the child?
He was walking by.
There you go.
The child went up this, not this road, but the other road. We'll get there.
There he is.
There he is.
Excuse me, young man.
Are you a soldier? One day I'm gonna be a soldier.
Let's not talk about that. Speaking of soldiers, what's with the dead one right there? You know, just
You can't tell?
I can't tell what.
I can tell that he's dead.
You can't tell the teeth marks?
At hearing that, I instantly go over and inspect the body.
Yeah, so like 2 rows. Oh, well, yeah.
So that's gonna be a 19.
Yeah, you don't need to roll terribly high for this. 2 rows of like 3-inch wide holes are diagonal across his chest. He's like, yeah, Dragon dropped him off earlier today. Just like, boo!
Wonderful. Is your town being plagued by dragons?
I don't know what that word means, but we've definitely been seeing dragons.
Is your town plagued with a lack of basic maintenance?
This
Problem.
one,
Do you have a
I still don't
problem?
understand that word, but
Does your town have a problem with dragons?
I think they're pretty cool.
They are pretty cool, aren't
Oh
they?
God.
I don't have a problem.
But are they,
God.
you know,
I will-
carrying
I will-
off people, eating your livestock, ripping apart your houses?
He is a child, so. they
Setting
don't-
things on fire. The giant fire hazard. They're literally a flying fire hazard.
Do you want
Or
to
face.
see a baby
Hazard.
dragon?
Would I ever?
I sort of open my pet cache, and just out comes a. And then out walks Parthenax.
As he comes out and stretches his wings in the freedom of the outside world, he extends his tongue, and it's rather a bit longer than you'd expect, and just like straight up the side of the boy's face, right into lifting his hair up the side.
Yeah, making a cow leg.
Yep. And then he sniffs twice.
Parthenax,
He's gonna eat it.
don't.
And the boy is like reaching out and like, can I touch him?
I will go behind. I will be like, yes, come over here, and I will show him the place to get Parthenax like eye rolling and thumping his leg to scritch like behind his ears.
You start doing that and he isn't affected. He just follows the boy.
Hey, we don't
I
eat people.
flick him on the nose.
Not effective.
I flare.
Sigmund's already like undoing his belt. Like, if I have to do it myself.
I I face towards him, so I kind of like settle myself so that I'm facing out towards the bridge, and I flare and go, Parthenax. No. Because we're down by the dead body with
Yes.
the child. So I like face myself. Yeah, like sort of like that way.
Yeah.
And flare at him, and I go, no.
You recall that your flaring generally is accompanied somewhat by the sound of thunder. It's like the crack of lightning, the crack of thunder, right?
Is it?
Every time I've described it, I've said it's like a crack of thunder.
I have never noticed that before in my life. I thought that it was literally just me flaring my magic and my thing lighting up.
Okay, when your thing lights up, it's kind of that sound. If you want to do that, it will make the sound, or if you do any of your other dragon things.
Any of my dragon things will also make the sound.
Yes.
There's no sneaking with dragon things.
Dragons are not sneaky. I'm like walking through, like, hello, excuse me, hi, sir. Like the call over the guide shopping. Like, sir, there's a dead body. Is nobody gonna do anything about this?
I do it anyways.
Okay.
Sorry, I wait a lot.
He just like his eyes slowly shift from the boy up to you, and then he shrinks slightly and just like puffs a little fireball onto the ground and like drops his head and his shoulders.
I give him good cheek scrubs as the little boy is giving him the pets in the back.
He just sort of like begrudgingly looks at the boy and paws back at your pet cache.
I think he's ready to go back in for a nap, so we're just gonna put him away, okay? Come on.
And he hops in. Meanwhile, these two people are running over, and they're like, what in the seven hells are you doing with that boy?
He wanted to see a baby dragon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I just happen to have my magical familiar is baby dragon. So I brought him out because the boy was interested in dragons and thought he might enjoy a quick pet of a baby dragon.
Are you trying to say to them that it's not a baby dragon?
Yes.
Then give me deception, please.
Gislad will come in and be like, obviously, the boy was not in danger, and we were just providing a core memory for the child. He was perfectly safe. Trying
You can roll for him to assist.
Am I the only one concerned with like
Here,
the fact?
I'll
that-
roll the assist. You roll your.
No one.
deception?
Yep.
Okay.
No, nobody's worried at all. You're the only one.
32.
32?
I have a 16 to deception, and I rolled a 16, so that's 32, right? Like, I'm not completely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's plus whatever Gislad gives me.
If he gives you.
And they just like kind of look at each other and they're like,
I put on like my sweetest, most innocent, like big doe eyes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare him.
And you look at the boy and he's just like, they look at each other and they look at you. They're like, okay, so that was just like a really sick goat or something, right?
Sure. Yes. No.
And the sound was just magic to make him feel like it was a dragon, right?
I snap my fingers, cast prestidigitation, and make like sparklers with that same cracking noise.
Like,
I do magic. It's sort of like how I earn my money, and I just sort of like start juggling sparklers.
now do a performance check.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Oh god, that's not that great. It's a 9. And one just sort of like poofs right in my face, and I go, okay, so like normally people are just impressed that I can do magic, so like I haven't figured out how to do the performing part yet.
Yeah, and she just like one hand on the kid's shoulder. Maybe in the future you ask the kids' parents first, just so that everyone is more comfortable with what's going on. And they kind of like turn and start walking away.
There's nobody. For God's sake, seriously, dead body. Nobody.
Why are you so friggin' worried about the dead
Because it is the moral fabric of the society that we take care of our dead, and you bury them properly. You don't leave them in the middle of the freaking road.
The man turns back and he says to you, Penedus Algladus said that it's to be left there for inquiry.
For inquiry, the goddamn Imperials.
Thank you very much. We're sorry for the startle. Have a great day, and we will leave you in peace. And next time I will definitely ask for permission first, because that makes sense. And off we go in the direction of up the hill, but not through the town.
Yeah, she sits there staring at you, and the fellow looks over his shoulder after just about every log that he chops.
For crying out loud, at least put a sheet on them. I'm just reminded of that scene from, what was it, Seth MacFarlane's Western movie?
Yeah.
1,000 Ways to Die in the West.
You could always give up your blanket to cover.
Hell no.
Well,
Okay,
then-
we want to take a right, take
You're
a right,
pointing
left, take a left. I confuse my lefts and right. We are outside of town, and we cast Veil. And just
Do
become
we need to?
the shabbiest.
You done it in the right time.
Yep.
You just gonna walk past?
To have my friends decided what we do with these people?
You're walking past, so speaking out loud will be heard by all.
I'm just an employee.
I'm gonna ask what's going on.
What?
We look like well off, a mixture of like people who aren't gonna draw a whole bunch of attention. So like
Merchants.
yeah, we have a cart. We are going to look kind of like Breton, because Breton's okay. We're gonna kind of look like Imperials. We're gonna have one high elf that kind of looks like there was a high elf maybe like 2 generations ago that's sort of been muddled with more human features, and we're just gonna sort of be like in that range. And like not fancy, you should know us, but like
Can I be the bodyguard?
decent. You
Like
look
mudbloods?
you look like the scruffiest sort of like
Sellsword.
yeah.
Like Braun. I love Braun.
So, you ask,
Oh, just what's going on? Who is this?
and he just, like, he keeps facing forward, his eyes dart to you and then back to the road. Official business, stand back.
I really wanna put an
We
arrow
how
in his
close
head.
how close are we to the town here?
Like 500 meters.
Do I recognize... Is that a Stormcloak prisoner? Would I recognize him at all? Does he look Nordy?
That's a good question. You can roll society.
I don't know. Are those things that I said? 12!
You're not even sure he's human.
I am going to reach into my pack. I am going into our cart. No, I'm not going to do that. I am just going to keep an eye on the fact that we have the people behind the scary village right behind us, and then I will just... Is there like a common greeting that the High Elves have? Kind of like the Mayor Roads lead to Warm Sands?
Roll society.
It's a 13. I rolled 12.
You haven't the faintest idea.
Then I will just say, he said official business, so I will just say, best of luck traveling. There was a dead body in the town just down the way from a dragon occurrence. Very poor manners, dropping a dead body right in the middle of a town. So keep your eye to the sky. And then, like, shoo my friends onwards.
The only response you get is a as they continue onward.
Yep.
Oh, damn. Too slow.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, as I walk by him, I'm gonna say just like super subtly, Stormblade. And he should respond, it's an honor. Just a line of dialogue I felt that seemed like it would be a code phrase.
I believe to pass a message is deception.
12 again! Sorry, Sandra. Shouting at you.
So what happens is sort of a Stormblade. And
Just gonna palm.
the leader just raises his hand, stops the group, and turns back. Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, I have,
Direct.
Just like start saying like, fuck, shit.
canned soup! I'm afraid of bears! I'm sorry, I can't help it.
He is a half-wit.
I am a quarter wit, thank you very much.
He thinks 4 is bigger than 2.
That's what you get for mixing stock with the lesser races. They continue onward.
Did the guy say anything to him?
No, he just looked around nervously, waiting to be beaten.
If you guys don't kill him, I'm not gonna. I'm the employee here.
Well then why the fuck did you draw attention? And you were the one who was so fucking... We are so... As soon as we're out of earshot, we're so fucking close to the place that terrified you 2 seconds ago. Do you
I didn't say
remember when you
terrified.
sneezed?
I just said... I didn't say terrified. It says we should be concerned about
So
it.
we need to go left again.
Are you kidding? You wanted to set the house on fire.
Yes, 'cause I don't
You
like...
were terrified.
I wouldn't say
That's
terrified.
how it came across.
Wait, no. Where are we?
Why would you shut up, Barnabas?
Because we should have gone left,
it's
and then we should
Barbus.
reach another road
Bumble snatch.
that is a T.
That's where you are now. You've
Okay.
come from this side.
Wonderful. We need to go left.
Is that as in left or right left?
Left.
Can we use cardinal directions from now on?
Cardinal direction?
Yes,
Never
it's
eat
left.
soggy west. Is that what you want?
This run responds very well to carnal directions.
But- oh god.
You brought that on yourself.
I brought nothing on myself.
I don't know
Everything.
why you're even talking to us. You're on horseback. You're supposed to be watching the road and
I can do
protecting
both.
us.
Okay, hold on. So at the bottom of
Ooh,
at
stairs.
the bottom of this road bend,
No, I like the stairs.
we are going to go south.
Would you call that the bottom of the bend?
Sure.
So you're leaving a horse and cart here, or both horses?
We are taking both with us.
Leave the cot, pick the horses.
The cart has shit on it.
The road ahead is very unlevel.
Okay, so like, can we find a way where? See, this is why I don't want actual flippin' carts and actual flippin' horses. This is stupid.
The horses would be fine.
Yeah, but the cart's not gonna be, and it has our stuff on it.
Carry your shit. Carry our shit. Ourselves.
Get off your horse. We'll tie it all to the horse. Leave the cart behind.
Yeah, we do that.
This one wants to know, what have you named your horses?
Mr. Pickles and Mrs. Pickles.
Only to find out that Mr. Pickles is a female horse and Mrs. Pickles is a boy horse. And I just sort of look at their undercarriages and go like,
Other way around, fine, whatever. I'm not the horseologist.
He's not going to stand on ceremony.
All this one is hearing is that Sigmund likes pickles.
yes. Okay, so we need to go south.
That was such a little boy reaction.
I mean, it's a small cart, so you have a little bit of maneuverability here.
Actually, this might be exactly what we're looking for. We go to the front of it. Because this looks kind of like a sad Nordic tomb, right?
I hear
Hold
noise.
on. There's a person up there. If I'm not over to on the bridge across, right there.
Is
Looks
there?
like one. One moment.
Person?
I can't see what you're looking at.
It's right where the crosshair is.
That's a guy.
Indeed.
Barbus.
Oh, look, you got my name right on the second try this
All right,
time.
Barnacles, let's go.
Is this where the axe is?
No.
Well, that's not
Are
very
you
useful.
being facetious?
No.
Are you lying?
Then where's the freaking
No.
axe?
Do we still need to go south?
No.
What
Do you
direction
want
do we need
get
to go?
your master?
No.
Fine. We're gonna go to the mysterious X on the other side of the planet. Let's go. And I start moving our horses
Ahem.
back.
I've been reading the map when you pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
This X was marked here before you spoke to my master.
Uh-huh.
No, this is the one that you gave us for the axe.
That doesn't seem right.
This was a new one, and I wrote X.
Listen here, Barnacles. Use your little puppy paw to point on the map where you freaking want to go. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Just a moment.
Daniel.
If my father was here, he would have had a stroke by now. If he wasn't already dead, which is kind of convenient.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
I think that I did not actually mark it on the map, and so we're looking at a previous X from something else.
No, because the only X mark that I had on the map, and I've been checking through this map because of my legend that I decided to create, and this one is the only one that no longer has anything on it. Hold on.
Is it perhaps upside down?
It is not upside down, you dingus!
I just want to jump in here and remind you that it is not against the code, but very dishonorable to insult the Thanes that a housecarl serves.
I didn't insult her, I just asked the question. She's the one that called me a dingus.
Dragon Bridge, Solitude, the bend in the road south is the X
Okay.
Okay.
that I was marking as an axe.
Okay.
Hold the map steady where you can see it. Where we can see it too.
Well, now I can't see it.
So put it down a little bit. It should be right there.
Oh, it's north.
Right here?
Right there. I don't have the Sharpie.
Bumble snatch.
Right here?
Right there.
Fine. We go back to the road and go.
Did we want to check this out, though?
This seems haunted.
There's a human alive right there, so I doubt it's haunted.
But you had said that maybe this is where the a shouty wall could be.
No, because this one is marked axe incorrectly. The one that I think is a shouty wall is this one right here. Because it is the only one on the map that hasn't been labeled.
We could always go in and talk to these people. Like, what time is it? Is there an inn? Maybe we could stop for lunch.
It is about 4 p.m., I will say.
Oh.
Also, I will note that this one has architecture somewhat unlike the others that you've seen, in that it's sort of a grand, not a coliseum, not a hall, but a significantly grand amphitheater almost, leading into what you presume to be the rest of the ruins. So the mark on the map there is placed where this is, in case you wish to revisit it in the future.
Okay, wonderful. So I will mark this as dungeon. I don't know how to spell that.
How about ruins?
That
R-U-I-N-S.
makes really good sense.
It's ruined.
And it's Dungeon.
Yes, well.
Just trying to help.
Duncan.
You know what we need? We need a compass.
Okay, so we go back, we do the thing, we can do the other thing, rest, come and do this thing, leave the area. Does it sound good, or do we want to deal with this and then do the other thing?
Let's get this axe. It's a pain in my axe hole.
Okay. Then we go back to the road, continue along the road a little bit,
Well,
and then
no,
once it
the
sort of
funds.
flattens out, that is where we need to go.
It's totally a dad joke.
I don't think any. Hey, there doesn't say anything in my oaths about not making jokes, especially good ones.
That's not a good joke.
Well, jokes, being good or bad, are up for debate.
Well, you know what? In my humble expert opinion, I think
Your
that's-
humble
Not an expert.
expert opinion?
Lydia just says, you are neither humble nor an expert.
Hey,
Oh,
can
I
you have
can't
your
be
horse?
one? Jeez.
You're looking a little rough around the edges. Are you feeling alright?
I don't know, probably.
I think so.
Do you want to sell your horse?
For the right price, I suppose, but I've got some odds and ends available if you're interested.
Ooh.
Oh, you showed
yes.
the flowers.
Yes. Ingredients? May I?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna be here for a
What's a
while.
river Betty?
Bambalam.
It's a fish.
Bambalam.
Okay, so I am going to take all of your ingredients.
Okay, we'll come back and screenshot this and get them all for you.
That sounds expensive.
Not really.
It's going to be about 100 gold, but we'll work that out later.
That's fine. And thank you very much for carrying all of this. This is a great day. Have a
You're
good one.
most welcome, though I'm going to have to restock before I return on my run for the potions master.
Oh, yes. Good idea.
Oh, that's fine. You pay better than she does.
Nice.
Good
Have a
day.
good day.
I'm surprised he hasn't been robbed.
Okay, so I think...
We don't know whether he has or not.
No, this part of Hafengar is not for the faint of heart. We're on the frozen shore.
Okay,
that's
so, yeah.
The Sea of Ghosts is out that way.
So we need to, I think, maybe go back just a little bit and see if we can find a way down, because we definitely need to continue going that way.
This one is happy to provide the option of having a safe
What's
way
that
down
down
and
there?
up to scout anything.
What's that down there?
This one cannot tell from this distance. Some kind of,
Settlement?
yes,
Alright,
perhaps structure or fort.
That tower looks like a fortification.
well, it looks like a crumpled fort. Anyways, if you look down,
We should be
it
able
looks
to...
like a road.
Yeah.
So can we just sort of like go back a little bit and then walk down?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. So imagine that we've gone back and walked down.
Okay.
Hey there, Bumblesnatch, where are you?
Barbus.
Yeah.
I
so
take a
it's-
snowberry.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. Snowberry.
Snowberry.
You
Barbus.
did dignify it with a response because you told
Another
him you
Snowberry.
wouldn't respond.
A rhyme rock.
Touche, mortal.
Is
I
this
forget sometimes how frustrating your kind are.
this?
Yes, this smells like the right place to meet.
And that's why we invented divorce.
We can't divorce from a Daedric dog.
See, this is why I don't pick up strays.
Okay,
I point
let's go
to your horse, number 1.
It's not a stray.
It was a stray.
We borrowed it.
It was in the middle of the road with nobody else around. It was a stray.
But it had a saddle.
Okay, so
Maybe it was the guy that's dead at the other place. Maybe it was his horse and he was snatchy-pooed off the horse.
I feel less bad about it now.
okay,
Right now is the absolute perfect time for us to take a break.
perfect.
We will be back in 15 minutes at 7:32, and we'll see what awaits us inside the cave.
Shenanigans.
We'll see you shortly.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Shiitake mushroom.
What's wrong with it?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daedra and Deathclaws.
Now imagining a wrought iron penis just like on somebody's door. You just tap, tap, tap,
Of
tap.
course you did.
We're in Rhyme Rock Burrow now, searching for the ruleful axe. Barbus has led us here, and we're here now, and that's all that is going on, and nothing else.
Point of order, what are we doing with the horses?
We are leaving them right inside the mouth of the cave.
Don't move.
We have to make sure that we come out the same way.
Mr. and
as we're
Mrs.
going
Pickles? No funny business.
This one wonders if Sigmund has ever been in charge of horses before.
Yeah, don't think
I
so.
wasn't in the cavalry, I was in the medical corps.
Still, the most basic method to immobilize a horse is to tie one nose to one butt and one butt to one nose, and then they can run in no direction. They can run in a circle if they really must, but the horses will go nowhere.
Behave. And I walk away.
We will tie them to a boulder just inside the cave. So, like, I don't
A
have
boulder?
a pokey thing, a way to.
Hey, there's
There's
that
a
like
post here,
that-
a support.
Yeah,
convenient.
we'll tie them to that.
Okay. So, creeping. Nope, wrong button. Creeping. Nope. Shoot.
This is. Hold on.
There's too many controls.
I've got it.
12:34. 12:30.
I have
So
no
we-
idea what you're talking about.
I don't know where I'm going, I'm so confused.
Sneaking along.
I'd be in front, sneak up.
I followed the leader.
Look for traps.
Yes.
Sneak along.
Sneaky, sneaky kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. I assume just that's going to be a sneaky kitty cat.
You know what? He probably won't appreciate that.
That's why I don't say it out loud.
You did say it out loud, you numpty. Also, I'm pretty sure that I saw a fire being.
You don't. So you're sneaking along, right?
Yeah.
Gonna.
And someone's looking for traps.
Me.
So you're not sneaking.
I can look for traps.
Okay, you
Oh
look
wait,
for
you're not.
traps.
You're not in front. Damn it! You have to be in front to follow the expert for the sneaking.
Who is sneaking and who is not?
I'm in full plate.
You are not sneaking.
There's no sneak. Like I'm.
You
the
are looking for traps.
Okay.
I'm sneaking.
The rest of us are sneaking.
I'm sneaky as shit.
Do 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 do. I'm like actively singing the Mission Impossible theme.
Do 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 do.
do do.
Yeah.
Stop.
So you're sneaking along, and as you get to about here, you hear whooshing, whirling, and the faint crackling of thunder. You can feel the little hairs all along your body stand up, and you feel electricity in the air.
Traps.
It's electric.
I feel an electrical trap.
Where is this?
Ooh, can I detect magic? I cast detect magic.
Okay. What effect does detect magic have exactly?
So I can tell the general direction and that there is magic. It's like, there's magic that way.
Alright, you've seen Predator.
Yeah.
Your
Okay, now I'm scared.
Your infrared vision gives you 2 glowing blobs. One just past the railing and one just past the pillar.
There's magical things there and there.
Okay.
Be extra sneaky. Do, 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 do.
Shut up. So are you staying in the...
Are you gonna stay in the thing so that we don't have to hear you?
As you round the corner and begin to make your way up the ramp, you do not see a flame elemental, but rather a storm elemental. It is a whirling mess of animate stones, wind, rain, and lightning that comes whirling around the corner and sort of rotates its body and locks into position as it looks at you. And from up on the railing, a cloaked figure steps forward, and although the elemental is whirling and raining and thundering, you can hear their footsteps like heel on a slate floor as they walk towards the railing. And what, pray tell, brings you to my humble abode?
Our dog,
Tell them, Barnacle.
Barbas.
Barbasnatch.
Bark, bark.
Oh, for the love of God. The correct God. He's a Daedra dog.
That may not have been a good thing to tell him.
Well, the cat's out of the bag now, or the dog is out of the kennel, or whatever you want to describe this.
Barbas
you have
is
any-
glitching right out.
If you have any wisdom or will to live, you will leave immediately and forget you've ever seen this place.
Look, dude, I got the lot to both of those things, but I got the employment contract here and a couple of oaths, and it's a whole thing, and honorable death and all that. So, if it's all the same to you, let's get the formalities out of the way, shall we?
He's not smart enough to do what you said.
And wise enough, though.
I'm warning you. This will not end well for you.
I cast Fireball.
Oh, God. Oh, wait, I'm immune. Never mind, I don't care.
Okay.
Shut up. I cast Fireball.
At this point, roughly 1 minute of conversating has happened, and before your, well, at about the same time as your fireball will say, up goes a wall of thorns. They grow up from the ground across where the balcony is and crossing the ramp there. 5-foot thick wall of brambles and thorns in a straight line up to 60 feet long and 10 feet high.
That sounds flammable.
Sure does.
I mean, I'm no ornithologist, but that sounds flammable.
Ornithologist?
Botanist.
Thank you, because ornithology is birds.
I don't know, pointy
Isn't
beaks.
it owls?
I thought ornithology was birds.
Maybe.
And sorry, I'm not going to give you a free action to cast the fireball. We will instead roll initiative and see what happens. They rolled deception and beat all of your passive deceptions.
28.
They
nap.
beat a deception of 26?
Yes. They've got plus 19 to it.
This is me, this is Jaslad.
I'm going up there, I presume.
Fuck me!
Yes, please.
I am first next round.
That's the way to look at it. Proud of you.
That's 20. And if I have the same initiative as an enemy, I go first.
24 Uruian. What's everyone else got?
28.
34. I made my fingers do it because I was afraid I'd forget with the dogging.
What did Gislad have?
1.
28. No, that was me thinking 16 plus 12 is 28.
Does he have any feat that allows him to go first?
No.
Okay, I have a thing.
He has 14 dexterity.
Does not matter. I have Pilgrim's Token. I have the finger bone of a saint.
You break ties.
I break ties. My finger bone breaks ties.
Okay, sure.
Alright, and Lydia goes even more last.
Yay.
That's
You
good. That's where
lost
she
your
likes to go.
coveted spot of being first next round.
I should start our combat.
Dun, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Wow.
Y'all ready for this?
Ba-da-ba-ba.
You guys.
Hold on. Gotta find the best spot.
Yeah.
That's kind of as good as it gets right there.
Yeah.
Watch out for the mess cord.
Do not touch it. I get it. I suck.
I forgot that I have a last name.
I'm actually gonna need to adjust so I can see the ramp here.
What?
I have a last name.
I know.
I forgot.
In game.
Oh,
my
I was
character
like-
has a last name, and I forgot. Not me. I know what my last name is. I'm not a.
Why do you think I have such a funny look on my face?
Who's gonna be
Because
there?
You always do.
That's just my face.
We are much closer to the ramp than that.
There.
Where?
You're in front, aren't you? I thought you were in front because you were looking,
For traps.
For traps.
which would put everybody else behind you.
Throw a Lydia on there too.
Indubitably.
Alright. Bad guy number 2 gets to go first. And remember, this is not a fire elemental, but a
It is
storm.
a storm.
So it had sort of frozen in posture, ready to fight as it waited for its master's command. But now that it sees that bad things are happening, it's going to whirl back into shape, spinning with great velocity. And it's going to use a breath weapon. 30-foot cone of air is going to hit all 5 of you.
Sounds
I need a fortitude save from everybody.
31!
That's a nat one.
I mean, I blew a 19 on, this, but... hopefully
19.
It's a nat one for me, so that's a total of 15.
You crit fail, fail, fail,
31.
succeed.
22 fortitude?
Yes.
22 for Gislad.
I feel like Sigmund with the armor and everything is like 300 pounds, so, he ain't
When,
going anywhere.
when I have a reaction,
Yes.
and I can do it once every 10 minutes. When me or an ally are damaged by an enemy's critical hit,
This is not a critical hit,
It's
but
a critical
rather a
fail.
critical fail.
oh, okay, never mind. I don't have anything more to say. Ever.
Worth trying. So with that, the winds of a hurricane sort of lift you up and blast all of you except for Sigmund into the wall. Just sort of crush everyone except for you at the bottom of the board there, please, John.
Barbas has run away.
Coward.
Oh yeah, this doesn't phase him in the slightest, so he's just not involved.
So he's just sitting there barking at us?
Yeah.
Coward.
Fuck you.
That is gonna be 30 points of bludgeoning damage to normal people and 60 to those who critically
I'm
fail.
almost dead.
I'm sorry, say that again? 30 to me?
You're fine.
Okay.
Because you didn't get pushed back. You planted your feet and did
wait
like
a lot.
anime hero, like, you know? Whereas everyone else was Fusrodad into a wall, and upon hitting their elbows, knees, and noggins on the wall,
I'm at 18 out of 78.
Eat your Wheaties, you got to be heavier.
No thanks.
Let's see. It's got. Oh, sorry, no. You, Sigmund, are also pushed back, but not far enough to hit the wall, so be just barely in front of everybody. Critical failure. You were knocked prone.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Your damage is not doubled. It's only 30,
Okay.
but instead you are knocked prone
Okay.
for your crit failure instead of additional damage.
My God.
And then, since Sigmund is the last man standing, or closest anyways, it is going to sort of whirl one of its stones at you, and an arc of electricity will follow behind that stone and arc onto you once it impacts off your chest. I'm rolling to hit.
Put 2 up.
Oh, right.
That is 27 to hit.
That misses.
Does nay hit?
Excelente. Next is Lazalia.
Oh.
My armor is made of metal. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Not for this one.
Do I know anything
I presume.
I should hope so.
about storm?
You may make an Arcana or Nature check as one of your 3 actions to learn something about it.
So because I was stealthing, does that change?
Your stealth was beaten.
Was beaten.
You
to a
you
pulp.
wouldn't know that, but you've just been thrown ass over tea kettle, and that does tend to make one feel rather a bit less sneaky.
Sneaky.
Okay. I am going to take out my dwarven bow of burning and pew pew it with a dwarven arrow of ice.
The elemental?
Yeah,
Okay, go for it.
I can't get anything else. Okay.
Okay.
Remember to tell me how much fire you do.
That would be 38.
38 to hit. That will hit.
Not a
Hell
critical
yeah, brother.
Can you tell me
Okay.
how much your fire? Fire! Womp, womp, womp.
Fire!
Okay. Okay. Ow.
Don't hurt yourself.
Sorry, my little thing is too little.
You can flip down the thing so it kind of goes a little bit farther.
No, because that changes how they roll. It does. It does. Okay, so I've got that. So it is.
Words, numbers are hard. Words are harder.
And 30. Apparently my thing, oh, there we go. 30, 34. It only
34.
took me 6 months to,
How much of that was fire?
6.
Okay. Alicia's got you tracked there.
Yep.
Alright, as your arrow strikes one of the stones of the storm elemental, there's sort of a brief clustering of the stones before they explode and scatter all across the room.
So the whole thing is poofed about?
There are stones scattered across the room, and the stones were what made up its body, just sort of like held together by wind and rain and electricity.
I think what I'm trying to ascertain is
Whether or not it's dead.
if there's any pieces still together, if just part of it blew apart.
You may make an arcane or nature check to determine that.
Wouldn't I just be able to see whether there's stones that are still floating
You
together?
may make a perception check.
Arcane, nature, or perception, whichever is higher.
You gotta
That
tell me which one it is, though.
Would perception?
Perception.
That would be a 32.
With a 32, you do not see any two stones interacting with each other in any meaningful way.
Hell yeah, brother.
That is the end of your turn. We go to Sigmund.
No, quick draw.
I have one more.
Oh, you're right. Yes, quick draw. My mistake. Third action. What you got?
I am going to shoot a fire arrow at the wall of thorns.
Okay.
Burnables. That would be a 24 to hit the
24.
Thorns.
Okay. I need you to specify which section you're aiming at.
The door section.
Was there a door section?
There is a ramp leading up, so I'm assuming here is where you're trying to weaken it. Because it's all through here, the Wall of Thorns is.
Can the arrow pass through the wall of thorns? I'm trying to visually, how dense is the tangle?
You see light through it in flecks and sparks. It's a bit, we'll say it's closer to the night sky than a chain link fence.
All right, then I am going to hit in here.
Okay. You've hit. You may roll your damage.
I believe in you.
Let me know how much fire you do.
That's another 7 on the fire. So 13, 16, 17, and 25.
25?
Do you want to just do the extra fire damage right now?
Sure.
So it's going to be an extra 3 fire damage for that.
Okay.
What?
It's 7 halved.
But the other one was 3. Oh, that was against
It's
that
for
thing.
a different
Never
target,
mind.
which I am keeping here just in case it reassembles itself.
So the total is 37 then, including next round damage? 27?
I don't know what she rolled. I just gave you another 3 points. What did you roll?
24 or 34?
There was a 1.
I'll give you the
was
benefit
a
of the doubt and call it
7.
34.
I think
That
you
section
said-
of the wall is gone. That section of the wall is gone. There
Do you
is
want
a
me to
clear
make
path.
some kind of visible thing on here?
Yeah, go squigglies just where the 2 board walls are.
I think it was 24.
Safety rails.
I think it was 24 as well, because you said 17 and then started doing math.
Go heavy with it, it's
25.
hard to see. It was
25.
25.
So 28.
Okay, with that, the section is on fire, but still present. Not quite that deep, John.
Oh,
It's 5 feet wide, 10 feet tall. And
5
the
feet wide?
section at the top of the ramp is on fire at the moment.
Red squiggles.
Alright, that ends Lazalia's turn, and Sigmund is up next.
Yes, thank you very much.
this shit is on fire!
Oh, I have to.
And you know what I have? A battle axe. We're gonna do some tree trimming.
So you're gonna run up.
Ah!
You
I'm
get
gonna make
startled.
I'm gonna make
so
you
easily.
my voice as your alarm clock.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna run up and just go all like, Jolly Green Giant on this shit. Like,
Yep.
just.
Can you get up?
That looks like it's going to be 2 moves to get there, and third action, you don't have quick draw.
I mean, the battle axe is like. It's a 2-handed battle axe. I have to, like, hold it.
Except that you've been given a mount for your
Oh,
back.
that's right, I have.
You're ready. Next is number 1.
Wait, Jaslad and Sigmund had the same initiative.
Oh, you're right. Just slide us next.
So, Jaslad is going to cast Dirge of Doom, and he's going to cast Command at the person behind the thing, telling him to... Oh, what did we want to do?
Drop his pants.
We are going to... So we saw him, right?
Yes.
Was he holding any, like, staves or anything like that?
Bare-handed, but a faint shimmer of magic about his person.
Okay, so he is going to say to...
Number one.
Lay prone. He's gonna cast Dirge of Doom, and in that sort of, like, cackly voice that he does, and he's just gonna go, lie down.
As this is not your character, I'll remind you, this is well out of Dirge of Doom range.
Yes, no, I know.
Okay.
He's just popping it up for...
Eventuality.
Yeah.
Will save 19.
That is almost a critical fail.
So they must spend one action doing this?
The DC is 29.
Yes.
Is it 10
So-
or more than 10?
More than 10.
Okay.
At least that's how I treat it, because if you meet the DC, you succeed. So if you meet 10 under...
Okay.
You just...
So then a
Make a
failure is taking the first action. Next turn, the creature must do a single action to do your command.
Okay. Very well.
And that's all three.
Alright. Action 1, number 1 lays down. Action 2, number 1 casts haste. Action 4, number 1 stands up.
What happened to action 3?
Haste is a 2.
Oh.
It's like you just did a burpee.
Iruian is next.
That's good though, because you did nothing.
Yes. I'm going to cast Fireball on the other side of the thing.
I'm about to get covered in plant goo, aren't I?
You're immune to it anyways, so I'm not going to fight you here. I'm not sure you have the space to put it far enough back that it wouldn't hit him, but you don't care, he's fine.
Yeah, I don't care. If it comes
But
a
you're
little bit,
hitting on the other side, right?
Yeah, I'm hitting on the other side of this, of the thorn wall.
It's
But
not
if
fair
it
to
can,
you.
if it like kind of like comes down a little bit into about the area where, like, if it manages to get through the thorn wall, if it comes down into about the area where the Atronach was, I
Yep.
would like that as well.
Alright, that is a 23 on the reflex save.
That is not enough.
2 2s in a row I've rolled.
Fail.
Good job.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Um,
Okay, so that
is
means
my hair immune to the spell?
Of course it is.
Your clothes aren't.
It's steel? I don't think it'll just, like, glow.
Ooh. You become a glowy creature.
Sorry.
Well, it's more like a flash than it is a burn.
Okay.
So I don't think it would go over
Okay,
the metals.
okay,
Oh, there's a term for it. It's like, it's a certain, it's not an ignition point, but it's like a certain amount of energy you have to put in over a certain period of time to change any substance's specific heat capacity.
33.
Alright, with a 33, you will destroy the entire wall of thorns and deal 33 points of damage to number 1.
Ooh.
Was he damaged with my hit?
He was not, because you hit the wall.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Next is Lydia.
I
Hold
thought
on.
the hitting of
That
the wall
is
was what damaged him.
Fireball.
Yes, one more.
Okay, so I know that in D&D 5e, if you're laying prone, you're harder to hit with ranged stuff.
Yes,
Is that the same?
I think so. I'll give it to you unless I remember
Okay.
otherwise.
So I'm get up on my feet. I'm gonna spend my last thing to. I just sort of like from the ground like choo, and I'm like, okay, now I can get up.
Alright. Lydia had also critically failed.
Lydia? Oh, for the... No, that's not Lydia's turn. Lydia had also critically failed.
Yeah, no, it is her turn now. Lydia had
Oh,
also
yeah,
critically
yeah,
failed,
yeah.
so she had been knocked down. Action 1 will be to stand up.
Yep.
Action 2 will be to draw her sword, and action 3 will be to raise her shield. Next is number 2.
Why is she dropping her sword?
Raise her shield, raise her sword. Draw her sword.
Oh, okay.
Number 2
I'm done with these people.
is going to reform right here.
Number 2 takes 3 points of damage.
Ah, yes.
Glad I didn't take him out of the initiative order.
And then number 2 is going to punchy.
He is within Dirge of Doom and currently taking -1 to everything.
Yes. I was mistaken. What's the range on Dirge of Doom?
30.
Okay, it's not super important, but he's going to stand at the foot of the ramp, actually, because his melee strikes have reached 20 feet.
Okay.
Because he can rock and sock and robot.
Yeah, so he's just going to, like, cannonade arms, load up 3 arms, 1, 2, 3, and fire 3 stony punches at...
His reconstitutioning isn't going to be...
Not an action.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, actually. I'll double check. That's a good idea.
That's kind of rude.
Yeah. A little bit. Focus on the caster!
What
30.
do you think I'm doing?
30-foot emanation.
Oh, I read that ability wrong, so it should have reformed at the end of its turn, not at the beginning of its next turn. Apologies for that.
Okay.
But for the moment, he is reformed there, and he is going to strike at Aruian, who is destroying his master's handiwork. Stony punches coming at you.
Times 3?
Yes.
You live. It's coming at you live.
We've got a 32 to hit,
Hits.
a 36 to hit.
Wait. My AC is 26. So we're saying
Yes,
that's
that-
not a critical?
No, it will be.
Then how come the 19 wasn't a critical?
It's the same math. If a 26 is... If the DC is 26 and you reach 26, it's a success.
Okay,
So
so
if
then
it's
that's
36,
a critical success.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do the thingy, the reaction.
Right. Third hit is a 17.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, so I've got a hit.
Critical.
crit coming
But
at you.
there is a thing that Mum is doing to save my life.
What you doing, lady?
Well, it actually is the fact that I dedicate myself to destroying those who harm my allies. Until the end of my next turn, I deal additional damage.
Okay.
Alright, 19 on the first one.
Okay, hold
And then-
on. Yeah, go ahead.
And then 16 doubled to 32 on the second one. Both of them push you back 10 feet. So you're just like being pummeled with stone
I'm
and
unconscious.
blasted into the wall as you slide down, your knees sort of up into the air, and you slump to one side.
Whoops.
And it just does the Henry Cavill arm reload.
I am dying 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Next is Lazalia.
Well, I've dedicated myself to destroying the enemy.
Emily.
See it, Emily.
Now the ice blew him apart. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him with an ice arrow again. With my dwarven thingamajig Gucci. I don't know. Who do I want? I want you. I want you.
You said you get advantage against fighting the dude?
No additional damage.
Additional damage.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
that's 24.
24 will not hit.
I'm going to do it again.
Bing, bing.
This time I'm going to keep that open. Oh, that is better. but not a lot. It's 25.
Yeah, so both shots, it just sort of like sucks its gut stones up and it shoots right through. And then it like lowers its shoulder stones and it goes over its shoulder. It's surprisingly nimble for animated stones.
All right. So I'm going to reach down.
I am 10 feet behind you now.
No, you were all still
You were up against
the
the
that you were
wall.
thrown against.
Okay.
You were just being pummeled into the wall. You may be an inch further away, further back. I'm going to reach out and battle medic my friend.
So I'm now wounded one.
You can clear the thorns there, Joe.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And that is me.
All right. How much health does that give her? Because it just allows you to make a medicine check as a single action in combat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So you're trying to beat 15 as your DC for whatever your medicine check is.
Isn't stabilize a medicine check? Like, isn't like stabilize?
It is, but this can provide actual healing.
Meet or beat?
What'd you get?
I got 15.
On the dot, that meets it. So
Yes.
that's a success. 2d8, please.
Oh, I had these two. Oh, that'd be a 9.
Nice.
All right.
I'm at 69 damage. Woo!
Sigmund's up.
What race is this character? Is this guy?
It's difficult to discern at this point. They've got a hood on and it doesn't really obscure their face, but the sort of like shimmering blue magic surrounding their personage.
Are they shorter than me?
Yes.
I'm going to shout, "Tell me how the dirt tastes, little man!"
One move to get up.
One move to get up.
Yep.
One move to two hands, overhanded swing with a battle axe.
Yep.
To 37.
37 will in fact hit.
Crit.
No. Gonna have to do better than that.
Oh, hold on. He's within the Dirge of Doom, so was all of that -1?
Well, the one was just barely a crit. You're
Yeah.
right. So you can take back 20. No, it doubled to 32. So you can take back 16 of that damage.
I mean, I would have been unconscious anyways. I just...
Oh, then it doesn't matter because 0 is 0.
0,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it would either the 24 or 25 hit?
No.
Okay.
No. Good save on that. Thank you.
28.
28 will. Oh,
Points
sorry,
of
26
damage.
damage. Yes. Anything special about that damage I should know?
No.
Okay.
Doing
Because
the
it's only one
hit.
enemy, so sweep doesn't become a thing.
Yeah.
And then as my second follow-up action, I'm going to do the Darth Maul thing and like smack him in the face with the flat side of the...
Trying to get him prone again?
Yeah, well, actually, can that be a trick? Like, if I hit him hard enough with a blunt...
You can use that to flavor a trip action. It still requires an athletics check that counts as an attack, so it's taking the -5 penalty.
Got it. Sorry, I gotta do a little bit quick maths. Okay. Quick maths. Ha!
It was
27.
good maths.
27 on the athletics.
Yeah.
Alright, that will not be sufficient to knock them over. But two things I need to note. When you started your turn within 20 feet of it, you took 1d6, or I shouldn't be telling you that, I guess. 3 points of negative damage, and I need a fortitude save. And reminder, this is at the beginning of your turn.
28.
Alright, that is a success. And now, you used your axe, but mechanics-wise, you used your hands. 1 point of negative damage, and I need a reflex save from you.
Sorry, just add the damage before I forget. And you need a reflex save for me.
Yes.
Less good. 25.
Alright. You are enfeebled 2.
Oh!
That does not diminish with each round, but once a collective total of 3 actions have been spent, so what's happening here, you've sort of pushed into him with your hands, and the shimmering magic is creeping up. And it's almost like how the refractive index of water makes things appear different from where they are.
Yeah.
Through that refractive index of the magic, your arms seem to be shrinking in mass. And so looking through, it's almost like you have the arms you had when you were 12 or 13 instead of now as you do at 19. And it will take 3 actions in total to scrape that magic away and become as strong as you once were.
Does he drop the battle axe?
Rules-wise, he would have had to drop the battle axe. I like him just pushing with it, but for the purpose of this ability, we're still counting it as unarmed, which it should be, but rule of cool is more fun.
Oh, I was just thinking that as his arms wither away to 12-year-old arms, that he would end up dropping the battle axe.
Oh no, not unless Enfeebled puts him into like negative strength or something. Alright, that is it for Sigmund. We have Gislad next.
He is gonna see that and try to cast Phantasmal Killer.
Okay.
He's gonna continue his Dirge of Doom and also like just sort of look over and be like, nah. So
Okay.
Dirge of Doom is still going, and then Phantasmal Killer.
Alright, on Bossman or...
Bossman.
Okay.
So I need a will save, please.
Will save, coming up. We've got Decent. That's going to be 31.
31 is only a success.
Okay.
Phantasmal. So, Frightened 1. You are.
Mm-hmm.
Frightened 1. And take balls. 14 mental damage.
14 points of mental damage. Copy that.
Yep.
Okay.
Better than no damage, like I did.
Gislad is done. Number 1 will have his turn. Let's see.
He should have done command.
Well, we'll find out what he can do when he doesn't do Sigmund.
If he has any blood left after this.
Alright, so the mage there is going to spend 1 action moving. He's got 25 feet of move speed. Let's see, he's going to get from here to about there. And then he is going to...
He's leaving my threatened range. He gets an attack of opportunity, doesn't he?
You have attacks of
Yes,
opportunity?
yeah.
Yep, okay, go for it.
So Enfeeble, it hasn't done. Oh no, it did the math. 17 plus 15, 32 still.
32 will hit.
This glass battle axe is. I mean, my sword is better, but this thing has reach.
You know what? I will apologize. He's not moving 25 feet. He's moving 20 feet to keep you in his aura.
Sure.
So, slightly
So
closer.
he needs to move slightly closer to you.
Oh, sorry. 14, 8, 24.
14 and 8.
22. Sorry. math is
22
out.
points of damage. Got it.
Bork, bork.
Bark, bark.
I wish we had the combat music. Oh well. Next is... Okay. Bossman is continuing his turn. He used 1 action to move. He has 3 actions remaining, thanks to haste.
Right.
He is going to cast Cloud Kill.
Gislad is going to... Actually, that is a question that I have for you. So, Air Bubble says, a creature within range enters an environment where it cannot breathe. Does this include where breathing would be hazardous?
No.
Fuck.
So the Cloud Kill is a 20-foot burst. It is going to center it on the party down here.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Kill?
yeah, it's gonna be kind of like this.
He is feared 1 right now, just so you know. You don't have to scribble, it's fine. It'll be moving shortly. Because it moves in a direction away from the dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
the direction it was cast.
Yeah.
That is all for him. We go to Iruyan next.
And I die. Again.
Yeah, because you will be taking the poison damage at the start of your turn.
Yep.
How much is the poison damage?
Well, for her, it is
A lot.
14, 19,
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
27. Yeah.
For fuck's sakes, Orion.
Damn it.
And so now I'm dying too.
Yes.
Not
No, because you were wounded. You went from dying to wounded.
Yes, now she's dying 2 instead of dying 1 when she goes down.
Because you have.
Because
the
I'd already
wounded?
gone down 1.
So is your wounded gone now then?
When she comes up, she'll be wounded 2.
They just keep trading spots?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Alright. Actually, the last time you went down, you should have booped up to before the person that knocked you down.
Oh,
This
that's
time,
right.
I will do that correctly. You are
Shit.
after Gislad before.
So I would have had an attack.
Yes. You know what? We'll give it to you now. And then you'll
And
go
then I'm
unconscious and move to before bad guy's turn.
Perfect. I cast True Strike on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I cast, for the very first time ever, Chromatic Ray.
Okay.
Gonna just put my helmet down tighter.
So, that is absolute shit.
Hero point!
It's a new
Use your hero
spell.
point! Use your hero point! I mean, what?
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
That's a natural 1 for my hero point.
Don't listen to me. What do I know?
So I used it. So now my highest was a 6 that I rolled. So 6 plus 18 is 24 to hit.
24 does not hit.
He doesn't have any cover.
That is true. It glances off of his shimmering blue magical armor.
Fuck.
Good try. Just learning the spell.
Wait, doesn't True Strike let you roll twice?
I did. I rolled a 2 and a 6, and then a natural 1.
Yeah, that's
The dice god saith nay.
All right.
Oh, hold on. So, 2. So out of my hand springs forth an orange ray. It looks very similar to my normal acid arrow, but chunkier. Instead of my normal green acid, it still has that sort of like a caustic smell in the air, but it's orange and it just sort of like.
So you invented Agent Orange, basically.
CLR.
Yeah.
Alright, Iruyan is done. Now she's down, and it goes to Lydia. Lydia is going to grab the biggest potion she's got.
She's gonna take damage at the start of her turn.
Oh, yes. Well, she does get a fortitude save, which...
Did I not get a fortitude save?
No, actually, you should have taken one as well. No, sorry, there is no save. I missed it.
It wouldn't have mattered. I just rolled a flippin' 8. My dice
Do you want me to
hate
roll
me
the-
today.
The healing?
Yes, please.
22. Just gonna get a whole bunch of d20s.
And cross off whatever that potion is. She'll, stow her sword, grab the potion, pour it down her.
So 21.
Don't die!
1. Okay.
Wounded 2.
Don't
That's
die!
all 3 of Lydia's actions. We come back around to the storm elemental.
He is in the fog. He is...
Not a breathing creature.
Fuck. He is -1 for everything.
Yes. It is going to move from here to here. Then it's going to
And
use...
it can't see us anymore.
Well, it couldn't see us anyway because it's a fog, right?
It doesn't need to see you to use its breath weapon.
And I'm down again!
All 4 friendos down there, please give us a fortitude save.
We are running out of Dragonborn.
Well,
You know, I have this cousin.
Fortitude. And the game dies today.
Jaslad rolled a 16.
I have 22.
I rolled 34 with a natural 20.
You are success.
I am success. Yay.
What's Siggy got?
For
He's
what?
not there.
Oh, you're right.
I'm
Sorry,
over
let's
there.
just...
Lydia.
16. Jaslad
16
has
total.
16 total.
And did you roll
So-
Lydia?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Jaslad critically fails. You and Lydia fail. You succeed.
I'm lying down on the floor, so I just like to imagine that he forgot, or he didn't see me fall over, so he just sort of went like a little too high, and I'm just like feeling the breeze go past, like, oh, maybe it's a good thing I'm down here.
All right.
Does that move the cloud?
It does. So, first of all, Iruian is going to move 20 feet over, which is roughly here.
Iridian doesn't move.
Yes, she does.
I critically succeed.
No, you succeeded.
You only succeeded.
No, I critically succeed because it was a nat 20.
Oh.
Oh,
okay,
that's
then
right.
you are completely unaffected. Iruian stays there.
Because I got a 34.
Yeah, everybody else is actually 40 feet, so they're going to be wrecked upon these boulders here.
Get wrecked.
The critical failures, which include Jaslad and Lazalia, are knocked prone.
No, this
Are you regular fail?
regular fail.
It was him that critical failed. Sorry. Too much going on. Knocked prone, and then all 3 of you are taking this damage. For
Why wouldn't there be difference in damage between
No,
doesn't
we
change
all
on
take
this
the
one.
same damage.
It's
It's
just whether
just the
you're
people who
prone.
critically fail go prone.
I
Excuse
see.
me.
that is 32 points of damage for all my friends that I love so much.
I was scared.
I'm not so sure about that.
All right. That is it for him. Next is Iruian. Or no, it's not.
Nope.
I'm crossing that off because she has moved. Next is Lydia.
Yeah.
Lydia is not feeling so great herself, so she's going to grab 2 of her strongest potions, pour 1 down her throat, because you got to put your air mask on before you can save anybody else.
Is she still in the goop, or did the goop get blown
Oh
further
yes, the
away?
cloud has been moved over. Thank you for the reminder.
How far?
Just as far as everybody else.
So she gets 15.
Well, first she is going to be knocked unconscious.
So she can't take the potions herself. And is going to be moved to right ahead of number 2, which is right where she is.
Yeah, just
How did she get dead?
Because
no,
she's
it's just
in.
before number 1 because it's the poison cloud that got her.
Okay. She's in the poison cloud. Poison cloud affects you right at the start of the turn.
Okay. Next is. Oh, never mind. It wasn't even her turn, anyways, because it was number 2 who had taken his action
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to push everybody.
Wait.
So
did,
she is-
Did she have a turn?
She missed her turn. She had missed her turn last round.
This turn, she would have had something to do. I apologize. It would have happened before the Boulder Man. So she would have cracked out another potion and fed it to her because she had not yet been damaged.
So another
That
15.
would have been 15.
Okay.
And what
Sorry.
are her other 2 actions then?
You're managing like 4 different characters right now.
You're
We've
all
got a
good.
very dancing initiative order here. Lazalia is next.
Wouldn't she have done other things too?
Her third action would have been to raise her shield.
Oh, okay.
Kill it! Kill it!
So I am not prone, right?
You
I'm
are not prone.
Standing.
I'm still standing. She can't see.
I am going to.
She can't see. She's in the cloud of death, which obscures everything.
I'm going to move.
You're gonna take damage because you're within the fire.
Thank you.
The cloud blurred.
Boop.
I'm sorry.
I think if I go down, it's bad.
28.
I got it.
28 points of poison.
Okay. I don't normally go down, so that would be bad.
If only there were someone with healing magic.
Y'all are too far away. Y'all left. I'm killing this guy.
You left.
Less
Anyway.
Talos be upon you.
Can you tell they're related?
Okay, so
Oh Jesus.
I am the missus in the
The red in the cloud. of poop.
cloud of
Poop.
poop. Now I'm assuming I know what direction.
Roughly. You've
Yeah.
been thrown about. You know what? I'm giving you a DC 5. You know what direction.
Okay, so I am going to take 1 full movement this way.
That's a bit too far. Or no, she's
No,
fast.
she
That's
has
good. That's good.
40.
No, I've got 40.
Yeah, that's fine.
And shoot him. It's right there. Pew! Pew pew!
Would he even notice me move?
Pew pew!
You could
Pew!
you could angle it so that you were coming up here, hide, and then shoot. So that'd be your 3 actions.
That is true.
Yes.
How close is she to me?
Because he's currently
About
engaged
40
with
feet.
me.
How close?
35.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, because he's currently engaged with me. He's not really paying attention to what's going on down there.
He
So-
is though.
If you're doing the hide, I need you to roll. I need to roll your stealth,
3 feet.
Yes, please.
and then you roll your attack.
Okay, I'm gonna try this dice. Ooh, I like this dice.
For now.
Shut up! You're so mean to me. That would be 40
40.
To hide?
to hit.
To
40?
hide. You were rolling
No,
to hide.
I
He's-
rolled that.
Okay.
If you
Fucking
had
wrecked.
successfully hidden, that would have been a crit.
Fuck. Oops. That was bad. Bad language.
40?
It's not critical.
I know his AC now. I did the math.
Okay, so
You've got the whiteboard for it and everything. Roll your damage.
I'm,
Was it a natural 20?
no, it was 18.
Fuck.
I hit with a 22. I got a plus 22 on that weapon.
What do we got?
Ooh, sorry. I guess we should keep this game a going, eh?
Do-do-do.
Ooh. The burning was only 3.
3 points? Okay.
So that would be 28.
The win the aid. Roger that. It seems as though his magical shields are weakening, and you can see the occasional shimmer of the scarlet blood underneath the shimmering blue.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
You can't.
Okay.
You're all
You moved.
Oh,
You hid.
You-
You shot.
I'm tapped
Tried to
out.
stealth.
That's it. Oh, let's see what Sigmund
That
does.
was pretty good though.
Sigmund
Sigmund is going
Ziggy
to
is
start.
an aura.
He's going to start with a fortitude save.
Okay. 26.
26 is delightful. You are drained 1 and take 3 points of negative damage.
It's delightful as in not at all.
Yes, delightful for the GM who wants to give
Drained
John the
one?
chance
Drained
to
1.
have another character.
It's delightful as in de-lighting a room or a soul.
That's cool. That's cool, dog.
What you got?
So for my first 2 actions, I will cast Restoration on myself, and I can do it as a. I don't have to use the full minute if it's on myself. Thank you, Healing Font. Blessed be Talos. And then, so I only use 2 actions, so I'm gonna glow brightly, white light, and the stuff's just gonna like shatter and like chromatic prism-y things. The goo. Is it goo or is it like?
You're using restoration?
Yes.
Yeah, to cure, to recover the enfeebled.
Which is a
Okay.
2 action instead of
Yes,
3.
I will allow that. Yeah, so it shatters like tempered glass, just with great velocity in every direction, fading into nothingness as it spreads through the air.
And then I'm just gonna do like overhead. He's 20 feet away?
Yep,
Exactly 20 feet away.
exactly.
And hurl my axe end over end.
Okay.
A natural 20? Natural 20.
What's our total?
Critical hit!
37.
Okay, that will critical hit with the natural 20.
And this is my axe. It's the glass axe. And this is fatal.
Yes, it does.
What's that mean?
The damage dice get bigger on critical hits.
Okay, so they're a d12. The only dice bigger than a d12 is a d20. How do you want to do this?
Exactly.
Because it says it increases it by 1 step.
Yeah, the one step above a d12 I think is 2d8.
Okay, that works. Okay, that's
Or 2d6 officially, but 2d8 is
Okay.
more fun.
No, 2d6 would be the same.
No, it's not. It has a higher average because it can never roll 1.
Oh yeah, that's true.
How can it never roll 1?
Because
2d6
it's
can't
1
roll one.
and 1 makes 2.
Oh, okay.
But 2d8 is where we'll go.
7, 11, 22, 26.
7-11.
Or 26,
Sorry.
11, 15.
Are you rolling again?
Yes,
20
this is my second. Oh no, it's just doubling. Sorry. It's still gonna be-
26.
So 26 plus 8, which is my
34.
because I removed enfeebled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
So 34,
34.
twice.
Okay.
That would
68.
be 68.
Yeah, so you hurl your axe end over end, and like you can hear the gleam. You can hear the gleam of the sharpness of the blade as it like pauses momentarily for a slow motion slide midair, and then finishes the rotation and just like plants about halfway between the eyes, and from that point down to about the hip severs him completely in 2. So it's kind of his hip bone and the top of his skull that are stopping him from splitting like a banana peel.
And I imagine you just hear like the thwack against the back wall.
Yeah.
As he crumples.
Yeah, no, he's thrown back, sort of slumped, and just like draining very rapidly against the wall.
Is the Storm Atronach...
No.
Storm Atronach's still there.
Yes.
It is Gislad's turn.
Yes, it is.
He
Gislad,
wakes up in the smoke cloud.
he was never unconscious. He was prone.
Yes.
He takes damage.
Yes, I'm just losing my mind.
It's okay.
It's a
You
lot
got a
on
lot
the-
of dice to
lot on the
roll.
20.
20 points of poison damage. For
He is
Gislad.
unconscious. Never mind.
So he changes his spot in the order.
Yes, he is now, after Lydia. This bad guy keeps getting people pushed in front of him.
Except
Pull out
that
my
bad guy
great
is now
sword.
dead, so
That's
does
true.
he actually move?
No, he doesn't get a turn.
Pull
But
out
yes,
my
that
great
is,
sword. I gotta do everything myself.
that is where Gislad ends up. So now we go to Iruian.
Wonderful. So the Storm Atronach is still there.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah. I'm prone.
With no cover of smoke.
Nope. Nope. I'm a cast. I'm a cast fireball and shield on myself.
Okay. You're just far enough away that the fireball won't hurt you.
Yep.
So I'm giving you a reflex save. That's pretty gosh darn good.
Fuck.
43.
Does my drain remain with his death, or like I'm still drained?
Yes.
Well, that's a critical success, so does he take damage?
Cool.
That's a critical success, so does he take damage?
No.
It's a basic.
The stones are unaffected by your fire sorcery.
I just shout, "Fuck!" as I lay on my back with
have to
my
do everything
shield
myself around
cast
here.
in front of me.
Yep. Next is Lydia.
In the
Lydia
smoke.
is unconscious in the smoke,
Yes.
so she's dying too.
And she starts her turn at dying 1.
Yes.
She progresses to dying 2 for having nothing happen. And then the damage brings her to dying 3.
Lydia's about to die, y'all.
Then it's just Slad.
Who is going to progress to dying 2.
And take damage and proceed to dying 3.
We are we're running on Dragonborn.
Next, it is the Storm Atronach's turn. And the cloud is going to move 10 feet further.
Moves this way.
It's changed momentum.
Okay.
Because of his.
So the new edge is unfortunately right before our friends. And then over.
Fuck. And none of us know that they're gonna die. All we know is that neither of them made a sound.
Yep. And then it's just gonna stand where it is, load up its fists, and throw them at you.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew. First one is 39 to hit.
Oh, that critically hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay, you need to come down and heal me and her.
Everyone.
It
I'm
may
getting
be
there.
too late for our dear Iruian. The second one is a 28 to hit.
That one barely hits.
Well, actually, with him knocking you unconscious, he will change his second target to Lazalia.
Well, you don't know that he's knocked me unconscious.
Okay, well,
How would he not know?
we'll go ahead and roll the melee damage.
Yeah, roll the critical.
Because you.
10,
I'm up to 26.
Oh.
36, rather, because of
42.
I am unconscious.
You, my dear, are dead.
No, I am dying 3.
Were you not wounded 2?
I was wounded 2, which gets me to dying 3.
Yes, except it's a critical hit.
So...
A critical hit increases the amount of dying by 1 additional.
Fuck. Arian's dead.
Oh my god.
And with that, my body crackles, and the... Oh, Parthenax just, pops out of my cloak, first off. And then there are 2 shoots of draconic energy going towards you, and a very unconscious Gislad. So at least you all know that there's a tether there for now. So I'm dead. Fuck.
Maybe he can resurrect.
Not yet.
Nope.
Yeah, the stone breaks through the shield she has placed over her chest and just crushes the rib cage.
Well, no, because I can't make it not critical. You said 42?
44 points of damage.
I thought it was 42. I wrote down 42. 44. Hold on. Plus, if I expend my shield... Hold on.
Oh yes, the shield has hardness.
Shield has hardness. Shield Pathfinder 2E. Lorne, I'm about to die. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is he there?
I don't
No.
think so.
Oh.
That's a hardness.
You're gonna be the last Dragonborn.
You are gonna be the last Dragonborn, Fireborn. So that's a hardness of 5, so it can absorb 5 points of damage, right?
Yes.
I don't think that's gonna matter.
It's not. Oh, actually, I'm at 3 health. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Your life hangs in the balance of math.
Hold on. Plus. Minus. Hold on.
To anyone watching, thank you for your patience.
Hold on.
When someone's life is on the line, we need to take things a little bit more carefully.
Yeah.
Do the accounting.
No.
I just feel like the,
Did
like...
you gain the +1 AC with your shield?
Yes. That's why it's 27 instead of 26.
Okay, so
Because I had my mage armor on as well.
that was still a critical.
Yeah, it definitely was still a critical. No, I'm still dead.
No, you're not. Because you gain the the shield block reaction, where your shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness.
Yeah, which is 5.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the heightened to 3rd level, which is hardness 10.
Are you sure?
Wait, hold
because
on.
I remember
Hold
you
on.
saying
Shield-
42 as well.
Shield is... Hold on. Shield is a cantrip. So it automatically goes up to 4th level.
Okay, so that would make it hardness 10.
Okay. Hold on. I'm
10 is enough.
I have 2 hit points. So that happens, and then I realize how fucking close I am, and I play possum. I pretend that it kills me. As
I'm
a reaction.
afraid you don't have that reaction. So the next strike is still going to come at you for a total
But it's
of
not critical.
28.
Okay.
So you're gonna die.
Yeah, well,
And go to dying 3.
I'm gonna go to dying 3.
This one.
Wait, hold on. You don't automatically just go down to the wounds. You have to roll you have to roll for it.
You're right.
Which neither Lydia nor Gislad did.
For you.
Very good. Okay, so your damage for this one is 23.
Okay, yeah, I'm unconscious again.
And dying 3.
3.
I will give them their chance at not getting worse. Gislad fails. Lydia succeeds, so she's only dying 2.
Okay.
Gislad is dying 3 still. You are dying 3 still.
Okay.
And Sigmund is at 80 hit points.
And then the Storm
hold
Elemental
on.
is going to turn his sights to
3.
Lazalia.
3. Okay.
And you're too far away for a rocket fist, so it's going to throw.
Gislad's been... I hate this. I hate the fucking regen. Pardon me.
Can't regenerate when he's unconscious.
No, but he could regenerate previously on his 3 turns that he had taken damage. I am so bad at keeping track of characters. Oh, it's fine!
That's okay. He's turning to you. He's throwing a smaller stone with a trail of electricity behind it and shocking you. That is...
He has toughness. So
He dies
it's
at time
9. No, toughness makes it so that your DC is 9 plus dying level.
Yes, he still failed.
Okay.
He rolled a 2.
I am trying to keep everyone
Try everything you can.
I'm trying to keep everyone alive.
27 to hit Lazalia.
Oh.
That meets my AC.
Okay. Hold on.
Here we have 21 points of electricity damage.
Ooh, Lazalia's down.
So, as far as you can see, every single companion of yours is unconscious.
I got to do it all myself. Crying out loud.
Yeah, no. The recovery check is equal to 9 plus your dying level.
Yes.
Just so you know. For both Gislad and myself.
Yes.
So I am currently dying 1.
Because it wasn't a critical.
You, Lazalia, moved to just before him. Next.
Lazalia's red. Yeah, there we go.
Next is Sigmund.
Sigmund will pull out his sword.
Didn't
Wait,
you already
no.
had it
That's
out?
going to
No.
cost you an action.
Don't do that.
No.
That is pointless.
He's going to, as a free action, yell, Tilfagad! Which is Skalic for, for Sovngarde! It's where you're all going! And he's gonna haul ass down
One movement.
Is 1 movement enough?
No.
to get to
You don't
Aruria.
have to get to her. You need to heal us all.
That ain't happening.
Okay, so then go to Aruyan.
This is the end of your life. I can get from here. I was here.
We're
So I
really
can
going to
move-
math it out when it's this life and death.
25.
Shit.
It's a bit of a stretch, but with the downhill, I'll give you the additional 5 feet. You've got weight on your side.
Yes. And I will cast Heal at Ruyan, 30-foot range. You're welcome.
So that's 1 movement and 1 casting.
No, it's 2 actions to cast it at a distance. I can cast it on myself
Oh.
for 1, or I can touch for 1, ranged for 2, everybody for 3.
For 3.
So 18 plus 16, 34. Yeah, you're welcome.
Holy shit.
I better hear some thanks to Talos.
4.
We're all praying after this.
I'm wounded 3.
You know what? I will foist my religion on all y'all, because it's getting you out of death. So,
All right. I'm afraid that brings us to Gislad.
oh no. Yes.
He would have been switched to just before. No, he wouldn't have moved because by the time that he was dead by the fog. Fuck me.
I will, for the purposes of not killing someone who's not here, because that's not super fair, I will give him 1 additional level of dying because we weren't as on the ball with his regeneration as we should have been.
Thank you.
Okay?
So he is currently, his DC is currently.
That does matter. I'm
Yeah.
giving him just the
12.
one extra round regardless.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
currently, it's 12 is the DC.
Yeah, I rolled it. He's fine. He's taken the poison damage. He's at dying 4. He will die at dying 5.
Okay.
This is not fair to kill someone who's not here with someone less familiar with the character. Unless everybody dies, then it's fair.
Did you do that thing that you can do in the morning to give us all?
The ability
I have to touch. I still have to touch you.
Have you been taking your regeneration?
Yes, I'm at full health. I'm fine.
Okay. Next is Aruyan. Please roll a... Or no,
No.
I'll roll for you.
I am Aruyan.
Oh,
Next is me.
right, you were conscious.
I am conscious.
Blessed be Talos!
I suppose, actually, I should be keeping these dying values secret from all of you. That would be more fun.
Well, we have to keep track somehow. Are you going to keep track of all of our dyings?
I might.
Okay.
I might.
I don't like that.
Wait, hold on. I am going to get up.
Yep.
I am going to go into the poison cloud, searching for Gislad,
Yes.
and I am going to perform. I'm holding my breath, specifically going into the thing. Also, has it moved yet?
It will move on bad guy's turn.
Okay, so I'm going into it, holding my breath. Searching around, trying to find Gislad, and I am performing Battle Medic.
Okay. He is 2 moves away from you.
Battle Medic is 1 action.
Yes, but you had to stand up first. I think that might be half your movement. Hold on.
No, it's a full move. Hold on.
Stand up is a whole action.
What are my spells?
I'm gonna need some new Dragonborn. The house call for.
Pretty soon we're gonna have 1 Dragonborn and 4 bodyguards.
Yep. They need them apparently.
Get down, Mr. President.
Literally. Get down, Mr. Dragonborn.
I can't do anything.
Can you instruct Parthenax
Parthenax would be.
to go in
I'm
and
assuming-
pull them out? Because he popped out.
I'm assuming that on my first bout of death, he would have popped out and then probably booked it.
Not necessarily, because you were still alive. You were dying.
Okay, so the spell lasts until I'm dead. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. I don't get up. I am within 30 feet right now of Mr.
Storm?
Magic-y Man.
Storm cloud.
Mr. Magic-y Man, 30 feet. I cast haste on him.
Me?
On Sigmund?
Okay.
I cast haste on you, so you can move or strike. I'm giving you extra movement to
How many?
get to people.
1 more?
It's your move. You have 1 action extra that you can use to stride or strike. And
How many is haste? Is that a 2?
That's the 2 done.
Haste is 2 actions, yes. Most spells are.
I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Hold on. I have to check one of my spells. I have to check one of my spells because if I don't have to see, then that's what I'm doing.
It's a high stakes game we have here, folks.
How do you spell
Could
stabilize?
you-
How do you spell stabilize? Pathfinder 2E.
Do you have any way to prestidigitation maybe the cloud away?
That doesn't matter because it's going to move before his next turn. Or no, it's not.
It will, because Gislad is currently after the bad guy.
Yeah, no, it's you, Lydia, Gislad, bad guy.
No, Lazalia, bad
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, so they will be spending their next turn in the cloud.
So that kills them both.
I cast Spare the Dying. I cast Stabilize. I cast Stabilize. On Sigmund.
Why?
Not Sigmund.
Just
Gislad.
lad?
Which brings him to unconscious at 0 hit points and no longer dying.
Yes, but the poison will still increase his dying by 1 when it knocks him back down. If I may suggest,
I literally have nothing I can do.
Foos.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Either way, he's still gonna die.
Not if you can blow the cloud away.
It doesn't matter. They still roll and they could still die.
But at least you're giving them a dice roll and not a guaranteed death.
Okay, so
Let the gods decide.
in that case, I am going.
In this particular situation, I'm going to say that you are more than capable of aiming your foos, provided you roll well enough to pass over them and not send them careening into more rocks, and scatter the poison, just as long as you meet your DC 20 fortitude save.
They still have to roll for their death.
Yes, but they won't automatically take damage and die more.
You're basically you are leaving it up to the gods to decide.
I cast Foos.
So you stand up, you foos,
I don't stand up.
you lie down.
And Foos.
Alright, roll fortitude, please.
That is a natural 17 plus my 14 and then plus all of the other things.
Alright, you brace yourself appropriately and you disperse the cloud kill effectively. John, can you please erase it? You have 2 actions remaining.
I look towards the Atronach. I say, Yol.
Okay. Sorry, there is a cooldown between using one shout and being able to use the next.
Oh, I thought that it was just a
5
cooldown.
minutes.
I thought it was just a cooldown for. No, because each of them have a different cooldown. I thought that it was just a. Like, for each ability.
Like before
know
she
what?
could use the foos again, it was.
There's a cooldown for the Foos.
It is a universal shared one. I did not make that clear, so I'll give it to you this one time, and in the future, the cooldown is across all shouts.
Assuming
Okay. So I do Foos as one, and then instead I will cast Stabilize to Gislad.
Okay, so he doesn't roll.
Yeah.
Copy that?
Because my 3 actions I had just decided were Foos, Yol, and Fem. So get rid of that cloud, fire on the douche, and then become ethereal. So that he won't hit me and make me a problem, because next hit I'm dead.
Yeah. In the future, what I'm going to say is that if you critically succeed on your shout, there is no cooldown.
I would have critically succeeded.
You got 40? Well, you've got a great turn. Things are good. I'm just saying, in the future, to defeat this cooldown thing, that's what it will be.
Well, I'm
That
assuming,
seems
because
fair.
that's 14 plus all of the other...
17
plus
17
14.
and 13.
Yeah.
So it's 27 plus 17.
Yeah. You're
That's
good.
43. No, 44.
Anyways,
It's fine.
Gislad is stabilized.
Gislad is stabilized. I am still on the ground. And all of us are very ouch.
Is he stabilized?
At 0.
So he's not
Stabilized but
actually
unconscious. Unconscious. Specifically the stabilized spells.
I will now roll for Lydia. She proceeds to dying 3.
Oh shit! I thought she was at dying 4 or dying 3 already. So
No, she
Okay.
had
Are
one
you
left.
dying too?
She's
oh yeah,
No, you're dying 1.
I'm dying 1. I thought he meant 2 as an also.
As well, I did.
Yes.
Then we
Everybody else is unconscious
Oh, wait a
except
minute,
for us
just-
two.
Oh, I guess
So
because
have
he's
I been
unconscious, he
hasted
can't-
or not?
You haven't been
No.
hasted.
we then proceed to Gislad's turn.
No.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Then we proceed to Lazalia's turn. I roll dying.
No,
You-
Gislad was a... in front of me.
He was, and then he got moved when he got knocked down.
Okay.
I thought he was knocked down by the poison cloud, and we decided not to move him because of.
I'm not sure. I've crossed one off now, and it's
Okay.
okay because he's
Alright.
not dying.
It doesn't matter.
Lazalia, please proceed to dying too.
I reject your reality.
Substituted with my own.
My own.
All right, number 2.
Oh, hold on. Am I within 30 feet? Am I within 30 feet of Gislad?
No.
Then I could not have cast Stabilize.
All right, his roll was enough to keep him alive, which stabilizes him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am then going to Yol
Okay.
and roll my movement towards him.
Towards Gislad. That will be half your movement towards him.
That's fine. But I Yol before I move.
All right.
So I need another Fortitude save.
Copy that. You want to move her 10 feet? Yeah. Fortitude 36.
No, I
Oh,
need
yes, yes.
my Fortitude is 16 plus 13, we said?
Yeah.
Yes.
13 dragon souls.
Did you haste me or not?
No.
Okay.
But then your fortitude is 14 as well.
No. I rolled
you
a
rolled
2.
2.
So that's 16.
29.
29.
All right.
So that beats. So I Yol fire. I have no idea what it does.
That's okay. It's 3d6. He's rolled a success, so it's half damage.
So that is going to be 12 fire damage.
And then, did you move her the 10 feet?
Yes.
And then I move 10 feet.
Are you sure you did that?
Yes.
I move 10 feet closer
Mhm.
to Gislad.
I'm sorry, John. It's 9 o'clock. We'll try and wrap this up
Yeah,
as
that's
quickly as we can. All right. Great turn. Then
It's not.
That was a 20-minute turn!
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Number
Okay, so
2.
we're at number 2.
Number 2 is going to see Irian as not so much of a threat anymore, particularly after that pitiful little bit of fire. Or I forgot to half that, so that's what it actually is. 'Cause
So-
he succeeded.
Yeah, so it was 12.
Yeah.
So it would have been 6.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I did tell you 6, so I just wanted you to not
Yes. No.
have it down to 3.
I put down 12.
Okay.
So we go to he's turning to Sigmund. He's like,
Bring it, bitch.
"Hi there, big boy." He's loading up his 3 rocket arms and pow, pow, pow.
Brace for impact! Oh god, if our healer goes down, we're so royally fucked.
Okay, first one, 36.
So that's a regular hit.
Second one, 38.
Still a regular hit.
Third one, 26.
Not a hit.
Okay. I need some d10s.
Do you need more d10s?
Oh no, I've got plenty. I just have to find them. Alright, we're looking at 44 bludgeoning damage in total, and you are pushed 30 feet up that ramp. Or no, it's a straight line from where he is. So the first is 10, 20, 30, you're against that wall. And you've fallen 10 feet for an additional 2 points of bludgeoning damage. That brings us to Sigmund.
Sigmund's gonna.
Wait, if he gets moved a certain amount, does he get moved out of the attack range?
They all kind of hit at once.
Okay. I'm
Do you want
trying.
them to come at you?
No, I am trying to give us as much HP to play with as possible.
As is your right. What do you do, Sigmund?
First, spit out some teeth.
Yeah.
Just molars at the back, it's fine. Nothing to break your award-winning smile.
Who is the most dying?
Lydia. And then Lazalia.
I will.
Lazalia can
Doing math.
help you heal. She is battle medic.
I know. I'm just trying to think. This is going to be weird and fun. I just got to see what the range on this is.
Oh God.
I'm going to fire a holy projectile at you.
With Gislad, you never know. Not Gislad, Sigmund.
So my movement speed is 25. What's the distance between this and this?
That, I'm going to say, is 70.
I was gonna say 3 movements by the looks of it.
Yeah. 70 is my official ruling.
Well, I'll get closer to you anyways. I'm going to use Champion's Charge.
Yep.
Or Radiant Charge.
Yep.
Moving double my movement speed for only one action. I gotta do the focus thing to recharge it.
Yep.
I'm going to step on Lazalia, contacting her, and since it's not it is just touching you, do I need to use an action if I'm just stepping on her?
Yes.
Damn it!
You can try all you want. I'm giving you as much as I can without being
Stepping on
unreasonable.
her, healing you for 4d10,
I'll roll it.
and making it to the end of the 70 feet. And
It would be 75 feet that you can move if
37.
you're doing.
twice my movement speed.
Okay, which would be 50.
So twice my movement speed plus another movement speed if I'm stepping on her and using an action.
Yes.
Getting me to here, but I can't do anything when I get there.
Yes. She healed 37 points with that stomp of helpfulness.
Trademark.
Why do my ribs hurt?
Next is Aruian.
Okay, I am going to. So they are within. Are they within 30 feet of me? Are
No.
either Gislad or.
They are both 35, and you can check that with the ruler.
Yep.
Then I reach spell.
You know what you should do is get closer to us.
No.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Because if you're within 30 feet, I can do a thing!
I am going to crawl again
Yep.
to start off with. So that's 10 feet of movement. So now within 25, I now am at 25 feet, and I'm going to stable Gislad.
Okay. He's already stabilized. Lydia.
Lydia.
has
I couldn't stabilize.
not. He stabilized himself with his roll.
He got a natural 20?
Oh, I suppose he does roll each time. Never mind, I forgot. Yep, you're good.
I stabilized Gislad. I stabilized Gislad.
Stabilize it. After that is
That's my 2.
Lydia. Lydia is rolling. Lydia is not dead. After that is Gislad.
Okay, Gislad is unconscious and not taking any dying rolls.
After that is Lazalia.
Okay.
You're up and alive.
Well, I'm awake.
You're
I'm not
awake.
up.
You're. What I mean by up is you're conscious.
I am going to stand up, take my 40 feet of movement to Lydia. I'm going to touch her.
You're gonna battle medic.
Yep. Gonna touch her.
15.
What do I add to it?
You add your medicine.
Oh.
Who did you previously battle?
Me.
29.
Okay, she just came to you again.
Yeah.
29 is a critical success,
Yes,
which
it
makes
is.
it
48.
48.
48. 48. 48. 48 points of healing. We should text just
12.
We should text Lord and tell him that Gislad was
12
dead.
across 48.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Stand back to the
7,
professional.
2, 2, and 1.
Stand back to the professional.
Oof.
All right. You have one
Or-
more. Oh no, you've taken all 3.
Yeah.
Next is number 2. Number 2 is going to lumber towards Iruian.
Yep, and kill me.
and make 2 melee attacks. The first melee attack against you is a whole fucking lot.
If it's a melee attack, doesn't he have to get right?
No, he has
has
range.
Oh.
Reach.
Is a 42 to hit.
That is a definite critical. Roll your critical damage, please.
Yeah.
Please.
May your dice spit in your face.
If I go unconscious, I'm dead.
I know. That's why I said may your dice spit in your face.
25 doubled to 50.
I'm dead. Parthenax pops out, looking very confused, and there are 2 arcs of electricity from my souls to y'all. And I crumple on the ground.
After he slams his one fist into her, he's going to rocket off an electrical stone at Sigmund
Bring it, bitch.
for a natural 20.
Damn it.
It's okay, you got lots.
39 to hit.
That is still, I mean, it's a crit. It's
Still a
20,
critical.
it's crits.
For 24 points of electricity.
Why couldn't I get that? I would still be conscious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's number 2 done, so Sigmund.
Light of Talos! For most of you! That's pretty dope. 18, 22, sorry, Ruyan. And one more. 24 plus 9 is 33, plus 8 is 41. Blessings of Talos upon you. Except Ruyan, I'm sorry.
I have no backup characters, and I did not want this.
And you'll sleep on the couch tonight.
If there was any doubt of partnerial
Favoring?
favoritism.
Nope. 0.
Alright, so Sigmund, that was all 3 of your actions?
That's me.
Aruyan is next.
Ouch! Ouch!
Lydia is next.
Oh my god.
She's going to grab her biggest potion from prone, jam it down Jaslad's throat, and raise her shield.
Okay, so what potion does she have?
She has a potion of healing.
Now we're getting down into the old stuff. Is that 2d8?
It's 2d8 plus 5.
Alright, that'll be 13 points of healing for Jaslad.
Sorry, 13 points?
Yes.
He is now conscious.
Now it's Jaslad's turn.
Dirge of Doom! -2. He sees me dead,
It's very sad.
and he gets extraordinarily sad because I know he's going to, and he can't cast Phantasmal Killer because fuck.
He doesn't have the
He
slot.
doesn't have the spell slots for it. He casts
Does he have any stamina? Oh no, what's the one for
Magicka.
Magicka?
I'm the one who has all of them.
He's definitely said that he's taken a few.
Yeah, like in battle, like reaching into my pocket and grabbing one. He is going to cast Whirling Scarves on himself.
What does that do?
You surround yourself with a vortex of whirling colorful scarves of force that obfuscate and disorient your foe. You gain the concealed condition, but only against ranged and melee attacks. When an melee attack hits you, you can attempt a flat check from the concealed condition. When a melee attack fails to hit you because of the flat check of the concealed condition, the scarves snag the weapon or unarmed attack, and the creature then takes a -1 penalty to any further attacks with a weapon or unarmed. until the end of its turn, or the end of its next turn if it wasn't the creature's turn. The timing of the scarf's movement make it harder for penetrating ranged attack. Flat check against concealed for ranged attack increases by a DC of 5 to 6.
Shut up, Bombus.
So he is currently concealed because that is what he can do.
He has one more action.
He does. He is going to
Poop his pants. He probably has shield as well.
He does. He's going to shield
Okay.
because I don't want him to die.
Next is Lazalia.
And I have done the 2 to regenerate.
Thank you.
God, his AC is 24.
He's so delicate. You get some steel plate on that boy.
Well, it's 23 normally. With the shield, it's 24.
Okay. Do I move or do I stay?
Shoot!
Rain,
Rapid fire!
get out of being in a clump.
I'm gonna shoot first. At least once. Which one of you feels like you could do the best for me? That's 32 to hit.
32 will hit.
So I'm gonna walk away from the table, but I can't because I'm running just lad.
Nineteen.
To hit doesn't hit.
No, 19 is damage.
Damage!
How much of that was your firebow? 1.
So it doesn't even freaking count.
It does 1 point of damage. It can't be halved.
What's your second action?
I am going to hit again. Or try to. $32.
32
Again.
will hit again.
Look at that. My roll went up by 5. I should have known what that was. Okay, so that's looking better already.
What's the fire damage?
8.
Okay, so that's a total of 9.
27.
Okay.
Is he looking any kind of rough?
It's hard to tell because he's made of rock. He forgot the first time that he was hit to do the thing, but the second time you hit him, he exploded into stones all over the room again. And is no longer there for you to target.
Move to get out of the way. If he blows another thing, you're screwed. Move.
Can we go back to him doing it at my first one?
There'll be less damage to him.
The reason why I'm thinking that is because I want to drag
He
people out.
and I forgot. And
Okay.
the attacks were made.
Yep.
But
Okay.
if you want to drag, you can do that, just not as far as if you had spent 2 actions doing it.
It's half your movement. Just lad is on the ground.
That's okay. I'm gonna take my 40 feet and go to Aruian.
Okay. Next is number 2, who is going to reform. Wait, you please. Oh, I have it. No.
Actually,
No, you need it.
I don't though.
You're just lad.
Not with just lad stuff.
He's going to reform right there.
Fool.
Well, he knows he's got reach, so he'll be back a little bit. And then he'll just try to take you to Slamtown. Okay, the first one is a 27 to hit.
Not gonna do it.
Second one is a 34 to hit.
Hits.
And the third one is not going to hit.
Okay, one hit, that's okay.
You're getting slow.
If he could speak, he'd have a real good zinger right now.
Where is he?
Oh, he rolled minimum damage, 14 points of bludgeoning.
He is so hard to see in those rocks. That doesn't help.
Gonna have to do better than that.
And that's it. That was a boom, boom, boom. The two that missed left incredible craters in the ground next to you, and the other one, like, dented right into your shoulder armor, and you're not sure you can lift the left arm anymore because it's pressed down so much.
Don't need to.
We'll fix that later.
After that is Sigmund.
Go, Sigmund, go!
And just like a lateral, if I can't lift my arm, just a lateral swing.
Yep.
Cleave him in two.
With what?
My sword.
Okay, so you're quick drawing the sword.
Well, I guess I have to use it as an action to pull my sword out because I've only been. Boom, boom, boom. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So he only gets one hit.
38.
38 will hit.
He would get 2 hits.
No, because I had to
Nope,
draw.
he
my
had to
weapon.
draw.
Oh.
I'll take that. Plus, what is it plus? 3d8, which is 6, 11, 19, 27.
Alright.
Can you remove me from the initiative order?
Yeah, that's important.
With a 27, you strike into the heart of the beast, and your sword passes in between the stones, but it catches on something in the middle. And it begins to vibrate. So much so that it's like when you hit a baseball with an aluminum bat in your hands, it's like until like you drop your sword and it keeps shaking, and the stones, they're all sort of shaking in place and growing further and further apart from it until they collapse inward in just a deafening cacophony as the stones crush each other into dust and your sword falls to the ground.
Smoking, I presume.
More just like scarred and dusty,
But not broken.
but not broken.
I don't think you can break this sword.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight is over.
What a great place to pick up next week.
Yeah.
No, just Lad is going to, like, the whirling scarves, which are very vibrant normally, are going to slowly slow and turn darker shades, and to the point where they just sort of like fall on the ground and then dissipate. He is going to very blankly stare at Arunian and then turn around and start just in the most automatic, unenthusiastic way possible, start unfolding Cozy Cabin.
Parthenax is going to inspect solemnly and curiously as a pet does. And when the realization of what has happened begins to set in, he is going to somberly sort of wiggle his snoot under your midsection and sort of pick you up back until you're sort of slumped over him like how a person is carried on a horse.
Mm-hmm.
And just sort of carry you to somewhere comfortable next to one of the fires and just sort of settle in.
I'm gonna follow and comfort Parthenax.
he is the least resistant to your touch that he's ever been. In fact, it almost seems as though he welcomes it.
I need to get some holy books.
All right. To all the folks at home, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope you had fun. We say goodbye to Aurelian.
Yep.
We loved her dearly. And we will see you next week at the same time, where we see what exactly happens next. Until then, take care. We love you so much. Bye.